Alright, so you guys just came out from Baldur's Gate. Why did you... Why, Shira? Why? Why do you do this? Why? Of all the things... Yes, I watched Puss in Boots when it came out recently. And yes, I also did, like, consider a Tabaxi Rogue that I swear I'm gonna put into a game somewhere. But why? 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 Just, of all the derailing things...
You just said how you shaved off everything from your beard, and it just reminded me of
great.
Humpty Dumpty from Puss in Boots.
No, that's lovely. Now, you know what? That has
I see it now.
I thought you were just trolling me, but now I can do a side-by-side for the recording, and this makes me feel insecure and sad about myself, and now I don't want to... I just want to be boiled. I just want to be boiled and die. So with that happy little note to begin with, you guys had just come from Baldur's Gate, and you were on your way to follow the wagon, which is to mean the like trailing bandwagon of well, a kind of train, as it were, of other wagons and their individual owners, as they all travel north along the coastway to then go to the tradeway all the way north, probably all the way north to Waterdeep and further, a journey that will take a good long while. With that in mind, you guys have started to set out, and this caravan is pretty large. You guys are aware of this sort of kind of trade happening, but this is the equivalent of our long distance lorry drivers, you know? A lot of these people are trucking various wares, and they are just basically lorry after lorry, one in front of the other.
We got ourselves a convoy.
Yes, literally, this is a convoy. It literally is. And you know that between this convoy, there is the dragon cultists. They are here, moving some of their loot that has been pilfered further down south. The reason for which you don't know, and you have been paid or given promise of payment upon completion of finding out. With that in mind, it's time for us to begin. You have already spent one day out trekking, and in the far distance you still see Baldur's Gate in the field of view, somewhere a little bit behind you. And after that, I'd like to know what you guys get up to, because there is a lot of individuals to this wagon that might require, you know, some getting to know.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to find just some, is there some random nervous looking people?
Well, there was already one lawyer who you were trying to make reference to back from Storm King's Thunder game, but yeah. He seems extremely nervous, but you already had deciphered from some insight checks that he's just nervous of everything. He just keeps that way just for security of himself.
Oh, okay.
But there's still several merchants, teamsters, which is like a tackle master sort of dude that keeps tabs on all the horses and feed and what have you. There is also, well, a lot of merchants, some guards, some generic travelers, stuff like that. Basically, you just tell me what sort of person you wanted. Somebody shadier.
Yeah.
Well, with the lawyer aside, okay, so in your search, you don't find another person who's shady, but you will come across you will come across a lady, a shield dwarf, who happens to be a guard, and she will basically check you up first, as she, you know, will be like, alright, now what's a lass like you doing checking in with everybody else,
I could ask you the same question. Why you're checking me out? Is there something that you like? And I give her a little snaky wink.
Yeah, nice. She is deadpanned to that, but she's like, I prefer to get to know everybody I will be protecting, as it were. Or those who might not be interested in protecting this convoy.
Well, it looks like our goals are aligned then, doesn't it?
Do I only have your word for that?
Well, you can talk to these as well if you need. I mean, what would you like me to do to prove that to you?
How about you keep to your own group for the time being?
Oh, but it's so much more fun to converse with everyone else.
Yeah, it is. But that's for those that have been on this wagon a few times before.
I think you need to take that rod out of your ass.
She will basically she's not as insulted with that. She gives a bit of a shrug as she's just like, well, you call it a rod in my ass. I call it being prepared.
Okay, well, you know, you can call it whatever you want.
Anyway.
So why are you so stoic?
I've been told many times because I'm a dwarf. But mostly it's because I get paid to make sure I'm keeping an eye and I know what's going on with others. And you, I don't know anything about you.
Okay. Well, I'm sure, you know, it's a long trip. I'm sure you have time to get to know me.
I'm sure I do.
I'll just give her a wink.
Yeah. She isn't going to, like, wink back at you if that's what you're hoping for.
No. Oh, no, I know she isn't. Yeah. I'm just kind of being a dick.
That's fine. You're kind of getting the impression, you know she's set in her ways. She knows just how she's being to you, but she's kind of got that experience under her belt that says, don't treat anybody nicely at first glance. People gotta earn my trust, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
cool.
That's like your introduction to somebody. This guard doesn't seem attached to anybody in particular. She's just giving you some distance, or rather she's quite cold to you, as it were.
Okay. And Veiled up, by the way, so...
Oh, absolutely, yes. You look like a very exotic snake lady, for sure.
No, I'm trying to not look like a snake lady, that's the point. With the veil. The veil's to try and cover up the fact that I'm a snake lady.
Okay. I mean, yeah, people will still get some impressions from, like, your structure that something isn't right with your anatomy and whatnot. But, in a crowd, yeah. In a one-on-one conversation, there's going to be some giveaways to suggest that something's going on facially. Yeah,
that's what I was sort of going for. Just like, it's not obvious that I'm a 1T.
That's fair enough.
Not at first glance, anyway.
No, totally. So, that's who you meet. Ozil.
Hello. Is there any
yeah, go on.
other tieflings in the convoy?
There is not. No, there is not.
Well, shit.
Yeah, you do stick out.
Yeah. Tieflings are a hard race. There's not a lot of us.
No.
About.
Yeah, you can't blend into the woodwork like us turtles.
Yeah. I'd like to... Is there anyone sort of, like, watching me or that's interested?
That's a very good question, actually. Why don't you give me a perception? No, yeah, perception.
Perception.
Nope, nobody's watching you.
Interesting. Alright, Yeah, I might just hang out. Maybe, Eldritch Blast a bunny or two on the way. Just keep my aim up.
You're not even gonna try to collect them as meat? You're just gonna kill the bunnies for the sake of killing them?
No, it takes too much time.
Okay.
It's just target practice.
Alright.
Maybe a bird or two as well.
Maybe a couple halflings.
If they present themselves.
Listen. I'm just gonna murder one family, a pet, and I'll call it quits for a week. I'm telling you, if you don't ration these sort of things out,
his fix.
yeah. I need my fix of manslaughter. It's only healthy. Nice. No, that's fair enough. Right now it is downtime and it is evening, so you're not in any immediate position to have to, talk to anybody. The caravan's also stationary for the time being, so is there any downtime activities you guys want to keep getting on with? That's a good question.
I want to try to find someone to fool into a drinking game and win it with my new little tankard.
Ah. Oh, nice. Alright.
Because I bought that one tankard of sobriety.
Oh, I know you do. I know you have. So what you're telling me is you'd like to cheat.
Yeah.
See, the fun part is going to be two guys drinking out of tankards of sobriety, trying to drink each other under the table.
Yeah.
For like half an hour, it's just like, we have the same one, don't we? And just walk away. Just like, hey, thanks for the drink.
The fun is that he still loses because he's just so, bloated on beer that he just is sick all by himself. That would be rather funny, though. But, yeah. You wouldn't be drunk, at least.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, hang on. Okay, what do we want? We want drink. In the old Control F. Oh, okay. We got one. Whoop. Okay, where are we? Okay, let's see.
I love how there's talking about beer and that. There's a homebrew item called I think it's Medallion of the Drunkard or something. Like you have once per day you have a swig of beer and it regains you 2d4 plus 4 health or something like that.
Oh wow!
I think it was on a critical roll. I'm not entirely sure.
That sounds fun.
Heal by drink.
Okay, so you don't end up in a drinking competition, but rather you find a male merchant, human, called Evanmore, spelled like this. Whoop. Let's try that again. Oh goddamn! You're gonna make me look at my keyboard. What kind of asshole makes me look at my keyboard? There we go. And basically, he seems to be hauling a variety of exotic birds in his wagon. He is a very dour, argumentative man with a lot of strong opinions about almost everything. But I'd like to ask you, is there anything you'd like to argue about with him?
I'm getting here for an argument.
That he can't drink half his own weight without throwing up.
And so basically,
See him argue that.
No, okay. You basically roll up to him like this, as he's like, hang on. Why would anyone want to drink half their body weight anyway? You're never gonna fit more than a third of that body weight of mass in liquid form inside of you without some going out of you. So either you start stretching like a sheep's bladder filled with gasoline or something, or else you just, it's just going to be pouring out of you. You're never going to be able to have half a body weight of alcohol in your being. And while he says that, he's going to pour out a drink for you into your, your mug, and he's just going to put it on the other side of you.
And he DC'd.
Oh?
Yeah, he's having a few connection issues.
Oh, well. That's great.
In the meantime, folks, let's talk about our sponsor for this evening, Coke Zero. All the refreshing taste of Coke with zero sugar. Coke Zero. Just stick it in your gob.
It's really funny because I drink Coke Zero.
Fine.
I've got fucking 60 cans of it in my fridge.
Oh, Jesus.
All the refreshing taste of Coke with none of the refreshing taste of Coke.
Water. Drink your water, everyone.
I don't know. It's it's cold like the fridge, and that's fun.
It's cold like the fridge and as cold as my heart.
Coke Zero. Be
Coke
emotionally
Zero.
desolated.
Yep.
Well,
You back, Cyphers?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
alright, so
I would
carrying
say
on.
let's just like skip any like talking with my character because my connection is not reliable right now.
Alright, so
Like,
bottom
I'll do,
line
like
is
2
that
minutes worth,
yeah.
and then I'll cut out. And then,
Yes, so
Yeah.
bottom line, you end up just talking the night away with this guy, as it's just argument after argument. It gets heated, and then it gets relaxed, gets heated and relaxed, but all the while, he's very generous with his alcohol when it concerns you arguing with him. He loves a good argument. But actually he's gonna say differently. Now, Lucio, there was a guy
Yes.
selling Cholton wood.
Yes, I was going to ask you about him. I'm gonna try and talk to them.
Yeah. So this is a female moon elf merchant called Edhelry Leroul.
Bless you.
So Ed,
Yeah, so Ed and Lily. And she has got a bunch of wood from the jungles of Cholt.
Oh, I bet she does.
Yeah. And hang on. So it's actually not wood in particular, but it is rather carpentered cabinets, and these were from makers of Waterdeep to turn into exquisite furnitures. Let me just check that again. No, it's not. It is just
It's
plain
wood from
Cholton wood.
Cholt to go to Waterdeep to make furniture out of.
That's exactly right. Thank you very much. So what do you want to talk to her about?
oh, I'm going to talk to her about I'm going to strike up a conversation about the woods, and talk about just general stuff like where in Chult they come from. Did she trade with anyone I knew when I bartered passage over? That kind, small talk kind of things.
Yeah, so basically, you're getting the impression that your conversation is very dull for her. She's just going to be like, do you know Gabramfrey? And you're going to be having to say no, because you don't know him. And then she's like, well, that's who does the chopping. And then
I'm going to ask if she was there when they gathered the wood and stuff like that, and I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that would have been trying to eat them while they gathered the wood, like zombie T-Rexes or anything like that.
she will just simply say, no, I wasn't there. I was back in the Sword Coast, where the deliveries were brought to me.
Not the adventurous sort, huh?
I'm traveling around. Anyway, you got a problem with that?
No.
Just checking. You sounded like you did.
Not really. Just trying to make small talk, trying to see if there's any trying to see if you'd been down south
Did
across
I
the ocean.
ask for small talk? Because I really remember I didn't.
Go to the heavy stuff then. Talk about religion and politics.
If small talk won't win me over, heavy talk will.
So, fancy a shag? Oh, God.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Once you go turtle, you never...
Yeah, do turtles also get on the back of their mate and go, eh, eh.
I really...
Look. Look,
In
we
my
don't
game, they
talk
do.
about it with outsiders. just with pretty princesses that we kidnap.
In my game.
That's traditionally how the next generation is born. We find a princess, we kidnap her, we fight a plumber. If we win, we free.
Yep.
In my game, all turtle mating involves. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they Skeletor now.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, exactly. So,
Well,
anyway,
I'm going to be completely impervious to her rudeness.
that's fine. Eventually, she's just going to say, I'm not interested in talking to you. Can you please leave?
Alright, it's lunchtime anyway. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care.
And, you know, after that, she just like mutters, honestly. And she just like, she gets like, two kittens she's got in her wagon. And she looks far more, you know, interested in fawning over them than she was ever going to be interested in talking to you, it seems.
That's fine. Next time I'll be a tabaxi, and then she'll like me.
You come back as a tabaxi, and she's like, can you just please stop this? And you're like, what do I need to get your approval?
Yeah. Damn it. I can't even get my own dad's approval. Now I have to get
Yeah,
you
yours?
as well?
Yeah. Game Grumps, lovely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Feather, what might you be up to?
You said there was a rock gnome that had a gargoyle on top of his, right?
Yeah, let me just check in on that. Hang on. I can this Control F malarkey is really good. Yeah. It was not a rock gnome. It's actually a male human merchant. But otherwise, like in the day, or rather right now, this merchant is tremendously quiet. He hasn't peeped a word to anybody. And he's rather keeping to himself, but he's not hiding away from anybody. He's just kind of like a zombie in a lot of ways. He's as silent as the grave, staring sullenly at the road ahead, barely moving on the seat of his wagon, seeming hardly to breathe. Nobody knows what he's hauling in his wagon, but it is guarded by a gargoyle that is tethered to the wagon by a slim silver chain. And if you need a handout for what a gargoyle looks like, here you go.
Is it like the TV show? Oh,
It's not, unfortunately.
that's a shame.
It is a shame. It's a massive
So
shame.
I'm assuming it's not that can't talk, the gargoyle.
Well, if you speak primordial, it might.
I'd
I
like
speak
to
a
talk
dialect
to
of
the
primordial.
person in front.
Oh yeah, Lou Show can, I think.
Can you?
I speak primordial as well.
What the hell? Well,
Yeah,
I speak infernal, primordial, and abyssal.
Turtles speak.
Do
Their
you-
native language is Aquan, which is a dialect of primordial.
sorry. Stop right there. Ozil, say your languages again for me, please.
Oh, sorry, infernal and abyssal. Not infernal and primordial.
Are you quite sure?
Yeah.
Alright. Where's your common?
Oh well, I speak common, obviously. I'm
Yeah,
not
I see it
including
in your
that.
list there, but it's an important one to bring up in conversation. Oh no, I've just been hissing in abyssal and, you know, people have just
Well,
been guessing all
keep
this
in
while.
mind, I can also speak into people's minds,
That's a good point.
so it really
Yeah.
wouldn't matter.
Yes, I'm sure that's a very
That's not
trustworthy
creepy
person.
at all.
No, not creepy at all. Alright, it's cool. Just wanted to
He's
check.
new too.
So yeah, I guess you guys could try and have a talk with the gargoyle if you like.
I'll go strike up a chat.
So, you get closer to the wagon, and the gargoyle gets itself up. It's in like a sort of sleepy spot on top of the wagon. It lowers itself down the wagon, and it actually like flaps up and lands on its hind legs as it stands up, no taller than you, but with an impressive wingspan to add on top of that. And it just like Planet of the Apes style straddles itself like closer to you as it pops its chest out, looking at you with a feral-like snarl.
I'm not gonna like back off anything. I'm just gonna be like, interesting.
It just silently.
You're very.
Yeah. Go on.
You're very impressive. I must give you that. Your stature is quite. It's quite impressive. Obviously in primordial.
You get the impression that it's understanding you, but doesn't really have anything to say back.
Can you speak?
I can.
Great.
He would rather sing.
How long have you been traveling with this group?
About as long as you have.
And what are your observations thus far?
I don't care. Keep away from the wagon.
I can respect that. This is your resting area. I have disturbed you. But I'm hoping that in the near future you would be willing to help us if something were to happen.
My job is to protect
Kind of,
the wagon. Keep away from it.
That's understandable. But in the event of an attack or an ambush, I'd like to lend my aid to you in your job of protection, if you would be able to lend your aid to us if we were attacked. Sort of you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I come to your aid if you come to mine.
He will just say, don't care. And he will like just fly up, well, he will say, I don't care. And now step away from the wagon.
Alright, I'll turn and walk away. See ya. Hope to see you soon.
He doesn't give you a
Give him a
goodbye
wink.
as he just like flaps up back to the top of his wagon, which he's bound to by that silver chain.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's a silver chain. Fuck. I didn't know that. I was like, I would have worked that in, but that's okay.
I was
I'll
wondering
work
why
that
you
in
didn't,
some other way.
but that's cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Sorry, I missed that part.
It's cool. Alright. So that's rather your fun evening of events. And after that, you guys are sort of wind down. The next morning comes and the wagon sets off in full spirits. And there's like, I need to like count out how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 plus like TP-ish wagons that make up this whole caravan. So just to put that into perspective about how many individual carts you can see ahead and back. So it is truly a kind of train situation.
Are any of the caravans and shit like selling their wares at all?
No, because the whole point is that they're trading their they're moving their wares.
Yeah, cool. Checking.
People might be willing to do trading, but it's having to be negotiable because these are the sort of people that have promised deals ahead in somewhere like Waterdeep, and they will have registered like X amount of silks, and if those don't arrive, then the deal is null and void, and they lose out on much bigger deals. Stuff like that.
Okay. Whereabouts is the cart that the dragon cultists have?
That is a good question. That's a very good question. You do not know.
Okay.
They're
We'll have to
not
do
like
some
in
Sherlocking.
their uniforms, are they?
No,
They're
of course
blending
not.
in.
They're blending in.
didn't you say there was one wagon or like small group of wagons, I forget which, that were like shooing everyone away that got anywhere remotely near them?
Nope, not that I can remember.
Alright, maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Maybe. Although I may have also said this too. Yeah. Either way, though, no, there doesn't seem to be any wagon like that. Not so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time is it? Did you say it's late night now, or?
No, you already
evening?
had like one late night. You've already rested, and you're into your second day of travels.
Okay.
And yeah, at this point, it's just a mild day, overcast, not much going on. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, at the end of this day of travel, you guys come to a wayside inn. Just your B&B on the road. This one definitely caters for wagon traders like this situation here, and as such, people are interested with the rooms and whatnot. You guys, in fact, I need to change around the kind of day. After a miserable, wet, cold day that promises to become an even wetter, freezing night, the caravan arrives at a large inn.
Oh, some good weather.
Yeah, not so good weather. Upon entering the warm, comfortable common room to make arrangements for the night, the embarrassed innkeeper tells you guys that the entire inn is sold out. All the private rooms are taken and the common room is reserved for a private party. The caravan will need to spend the night outside.
Oh, we're part of the party.
We are the party.
She will say, we are very, very sorry about this. She's basically knows that you're saying absolute bullshit, but she's trying to be polite about it.
Hey, look, I can make it worth your while if you let us in.
I'm terribly sorry. We couldn't kick out anybody else for, anybody else. It's just not.
What about your room?
I'm not giving up my room, miss. Because I work here.
What is with you and trying to steal people's rooms?
Oh.
God damn.
When you guys look around, you actually see just one group. An aristocratic man and his entourage of 3 other humans. They smirk at you guys while making some comments such as sleep tight and have a pleasant evening.
We see them?
Yeah.
Oi! What are you smirking at?
Oh,
I
no one?
glared directly at him.
No one in particular. My apologies, sir.
I'll just slowly swagger up to him and no, I think you're smoking at us, were you not?
Well, it's just a tough shame that you have to sleep outside.
Well, you have plenty of room in here. I'm sure you can accommodate by letting us in.
Oh, don't look at us. Place is booked out.
Well, you've got plenty of room. I'm sure it wouldn't be too much of a hardship to let us in.
Couldn't do it, I'm afraid. We're expecting you with friends.
Can I try and intimidate him to let us in?
You may.
Okay.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Diddly-dum.
Yay!
He just has the upper advantage here. He isn't afraid of you.
Pull off the veil. Pull off the
go on.
veil.
I'll just try to tuck my veil behind my head.
Alright, while Shire's doing that, I'm gonna, behind her, just give him a really evil stare and speak into his mind and say, "Sleep tight tonight."
Oh, shit!
Nice, I like it. So, basically, he just, presumes, because he's, more focused on Shire removing the veil, he just thinks, you just spoke to him in, using your voice.
Oh, no, they know it's in their mind.
Well, he will just be, he will just shrug at that. He will go, Yanti, Alright, fair enough. Perhaps you may enjoy a marsh somewhere. I don't know, honestly.
What did you say, motherfucker?
I don't know how Yanti live. I imagine they have some sort of den of some kind.
Yeah, it's called this room. Now get the fuck out.
We paid for this room fair and square.
How much?
That's a private matter, thank you. Anyway, you've been told it's been paid off.
Alright, I'm gonna speak to everyone's mind. So I could do the thing.
Which ones do you leave out?
No, I'm speaking to our party.
And you leave out the other 4.
Yeah, obviously.
You declare it, or else they hear you.
Yeah, but
when I say I'm speaking to everyone, just as automatically assume it's a party if I don't say otherwise.
All right.
So I can do the thing on him.
What thing?
The mind thing.
The thing failed with you.
Oh, fuck you.
I can do the thing again. Yeah, but it'll be funny.
Oh, fine, but don't go anywhere near me with that shit.
No, I won't. It's all good.
Just while you're talking about that, he will basically sort of make a jab again, as he goes, "Is there anything else you want to whisper in my head? It's quite alright. Nothing to hide."
Oh, speaking of which,
yeah,
that's a lovely segue into what I have planned for you, my friend. Is it just him? There's like 4 there, right?
There's him and 3 of his friends, all humans.
All right.
Oh, they're just his friends. I thought they were like his guards.
Well,
okay.
You don't know their situation. I just
do they look like comfortable like him? Right?
Yes, they do.
Okay, all right. I got the feeling now.
All right. Cool. So I'd like to cast a suggestion on him, please.
All right. Does he make a saving throw?
Yeah, it's a DC 15 Wisdom.
Okay.
I believe.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure it's Wisdom.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, Wisdom saving throw.
So, what do you suggest?
Hey, friend. It'd be nice if you could hand over your room. Maybe go sleep under a tree, have a nice evening. That'd be great.
Basically, you give this sort of magical insinuation to him, and he just basically, he listens to you intently. There's a long pause where he holds his drink still, and then he just sort of goes, "Not a chance, mate. I'm not going to give up a room I paid for."
I'm gonna have a little inspect of this motherfucker. Can I have just sort of a look up and down, see if anything looks a bit fishy about him?
What are you looking for?
I don't know, anything anything has he got on his person to block magic, or is he a magic person or something like that?
Nothing like that.
Like an arcane check, maybe, see if he's giving off some sort of aura, maybe, I don't know.
He's just a dude.
You're just a dick.
He is a dick.
Just a garden variety asshole.
What's your name, you garden variety asshole?
It might be a little difficult to pronounce. You know us highborns and all that.
Oh, of course.
He's not a garden variety asshole. He's just an asshole.
Well, go on, tell me. I'm sure our weak little brains can still decipher what your name is.
Now, I didn't call your brains weak. I just said it might be difficult to pronounce. Either way, given that, you also try to magically suggest me with magic, I'd rather not tell you my name in case you fancy scrying on me later. I hear that's what you magic sorts like to do.
So he's not magic? What about one of his entourage? Do we I don't know.
Well, as fun as it would be to look in on you, I wouldn't like to watch you. I wouldn't like to catch you in the act of maybe, fondling one of your fucking sidekicks next to you.
They just find that rather hilarious, all 4 of them. They don't like
wouldn't be a great
bellowing
start.
laugh. They just sort of like scoff and chuckle at like all this.
He's laughing at everything. These rich
All right,
guys are
friend.
supposed
Well,
to be
I'm
offended.
gonna leave. You have a nice night and watch your back. You never know what goes bump in the night. And then I'll turn invisible. And I'll walk away.
Yeah. He's just going to raise a glass just before you go invisible. You make an insight check on that.
Inside.
Yeah.
Can I assist to give
what
him
am I
advantage?
inside?
No, I'm not going to assist. This isn't that kind of situation.
No intimidation.
No, I'm asking you to give me an insight check.
Ah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you spooked him with that. That will spook him. That will spook him.
Great.
Either way, one of the other guys will go, quite a magic trick. If that was a plane shift, maybe you'll get out of the rain.
Hmm?
That will
Who are you
restore
talking
the
about?
spirit. No. I see what you're doing here.
I'm gonna while I'm invisible, I'm gonna walk up to him, slap him on the ass.
He is sitting down.
All right, I'll just like breathe on his neck.
He doesn't really pay much mind.
What are you talking about, too? Magic trick.
He will basically just. They've had enough of no, that's not true. Basically, they understand you're trying to fuck with them at this point, and they just basically will give you a cold shoulder and ignore you. But not before.
What?
Not before.
Nope.
They will give a simple. Anyway, don't let us keep you from your beds.
But that's
Motherfucker.
exactly what you're doing. We want the beds up there.
We're just going in circles at this point. They're booked.
Aye, we are, yeah. I'm gonna go talk to the innkeeper. I want to
Alright.
ask her about them.
I'm
Okay.
gonna talk to
Because there's
Shire
no fucking way that
specifically.
they just paid them that much. There's some else to them.
I'm gonna talk to Shire specifically, mind trick wise.
Okay.
So, you up to steal a lot of their stuff?
What did I tell you about going inside of my head, fuckface?
I'm sorry, I want to just talk, out loud.
Fine, what do you want?
Do you want to steal their stuff? And, invisible.
I want to fucking kill them, but, you're sure, why not?
Sweet. Alright, well, we'll wait for them to be asleep and then we'll steal their stuff.
Well, how long can you stay invisible for?
An hour.
Oh, okay. I
Alright.
guess you could have a roam around. They're probably still going to be up by then.
Well, I'll just go take a short rest and I'll be good to go again.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, by the way, stay out of my fucking head.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's
Yeah,
hard. Sorry, it's
um,
second nature for me.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
So anyway, who was going back to the innkeeper?
I was.
Me and
Selfish.
Sauces.
Alright, go ahead.
So, what's the whole deal with them?
I'm quite sorry, sir,
Your
but it's like I said
patrons.
before. We're fully booked.
No. You come on. You
I'm-
give me a good answer, I will walk away.
Well, then
You are
walk
clearly
away
not
disappointed. I don't know what else to tell you. They have fully
Oh,
booked
fuck.
it out, and I am awaiting the other customers that they have paid for respectively.
Okay, all right,
I can't
Look into
do
my
anything
eyes,
else.
girl.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, look into my eyes,
will
girl.
Can I do an insight check to see if she looks nervous at this, or if she's full on poker face, this is strictly business.
She's nervous about you. It's obviously an awkward position, but this is policy. They have rightfully brought a room, and she will not give it away, as that is against policy. She's trying to be
Okay.
polite about it, but that is the way this goes.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, all right then. All right, have a good day, miss. I'll turn around to the rest of the party and away from everyone, all the rest of their hearing, and say, so, How about we wait to see who these guys' friends are? I don't like the look of this. They're more than just rich assholes.
Never underestimate rich assholes being rich assholes just to be rich assholes.
Good point.
But yeah, we can check this out.
But anyway, yeah. If nothing else, the lady will eventually just be like, I'm very sorry. I need to ask you to leave.
Oh, I've already walked away from her.
Okay, well, to anybody else who intends to just like stand over and leer at the four of them in the common room.
I'm just gonna hang around and listen to their conversation after everyone leaves.
So yeah, you're invisible.
He's still invisible.
But for the rest of them, she will ask you politely that these guys have the common room. They have booked it and they have made sure it was privately reserved for themselves. So she will have to regrettably ask that you do leave.
Okay. I give her I blow her a kiss and I'm gonna walk out then, just to make her feel a bit off-putting.
She's more grateful that you went out willingly. She's very grateful to know that you would do that. But yeah.
Don't I have something on my arm? There we go. Okay, yeah, I've got this perfume of bewitching, so it gives me advantage on charisma checks. Never mind.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's all good. Anyway, yeah, the rest of you head out. I guess Ozil, where do you hide out for your hour?
I don't know. I'm just gonna stand near them, but out of the way so that no one, will bump into me or
Alright.
anything like that.
And
just listen.
Alright. They have a lot of laughs at the fact, okay, while they believe they're around privately, they have a lot of laughs that, everybody else is going to freeze outside. They're going to have a laugh that the snake one and that tiefling that felt about talking into their heads probably got it. Did not appreciate having their minds being probed, but they believe this is good comeuppance for such rude behavior. And, they justify it in whatever way they want to justify it. They have absolutely brought out the whole place legally, but they have no friends that will be arriving. But they have brought the rooms out nonetheless, and they have reserved it with the intent that it is brought out completely and utterly.
What dickheads!
I'm gonna steal so much of their stuff.
What dicks!
They also have some words as they're like, I would have dropped this one, I would have put that one to the ground, while the other one said you couldn't even lift your own hand to your own mother when she was back-chatting you. Shit like that. They really are.
Why do I have to be lawful neutral?
The banter.
Yeah, they really are dick nobles. Quite
Should I
honestly.
go smite them, guys? Should I smite them down?
Right. Just bust back in there, you die.
I imagine my spell's running thin at this point, so I'm just gonna return back to the group.
Okay.
What did you find about? What did you? Yes, find out about.
I'll convey my findings.
Okay.
In the form of a song. Oh. Okay. What assholes?
Right?
Even I wouldn't do that.
Now I'm really looking forward to the thing.
Yeah, go steal their shit. Fuck them.
Yeah.
All right, now are these rich assholes part of the caravan or are they local?
They are on their own traveling mission over to Waterdeep, where they're actually traveling to Baldur's Gate, other direction, as they intend to go seek employment, which is what you discerned listing in on them.
Okay, so they're travelers, but they're going the opposite direction. So
yeah.
Is there a stable around where their horses are kept?
Yes, there is, and their horses are rather luxuriously saddled and whatnot.
Is there any like stable hands or someone working for the inn guarding
No.
the horses in the stables? So they're all alone in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal the horses.
Nice.
See, I was gonna suggest we fucking break their carriage.
They don't have a
Oh, do they have a carriage? Yeah, they're horses.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal the horses.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Just send them away.
All right then.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's put the horses in the bag of holding.
No, if you've ever seen Critical Role, you do not put living animals in bags of holdings.
Listen, they've got, they won't decay that quickly. Let's dump them out somewhere else.
No.
Wow. Wow. Oh, what's funny is that your bag of holding can contain 500 pounds of things.
Why not
Oh.
instead of just like
I know.
stealing their horses, we just break the horses' legs?
Oh!
No,
No,
that's
dude.
cruel. That's cruel.
No,
That's so
Oh,
rude.
shit!
Cruel. Let's.
bad, Sheriff, bad.
I would rather say, if we're gonna steal the horses, I would rather work them into the because we have a animal handler on the caravan, right?
Why don't we just take
yeah,
their horses? We're
there's-
leaving.
There's two
Yeah, we're gonna
masters,
leave.
and also you imagine that with the nature of how come everybody is freezing outside, like all of this wagon and all of this convoy is suffering from this cold weather and being made to sleep outside, nobody might bring some issues up. But remember your mission, you mustn't draw attention to yourselves where possible, in case that will alert the dragon cultist of your presence, which then
So
risks
those-
being exposed.
Wow, they gave us a mission where we can't draw attention to ourselves? That's doomed to failure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a turtle, a
let's do
tiefling,
little-
a snake lady, a dragonborn, and a dude.
Let's do a little rabble rousing. So the entirety of the caravan is out in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anyone visibly looking peeved that they have to be stuck in this rain?
Oh yeah, plenty. But nobody's going to act unlawfully.
Can we all like sort of just?
Oh, I'm gonna tell them that I want to, or with Shire's help, or anyone who's charismatic or deceptive. I'm gonna tell them, oh, hey, these friendly nobles in here have paid for a round of drinks for the entire caravan.
Yeah,
Go
they've
on it.
invited all of us in, but we've already had our drinks, so why don't you go in ahead of us?
I just want to.
We want to spread
Tell you,
this to
I'm-
every single person.
I'm just going to tell you how that plays out. Everybody believes you because they really want to,
Yeah.
and then they are all let down one by one, and then they all come back pissed at you. Do you want to go down
No.
this line?
Mm.
I was hoping they would all go in and at 20 at a time and just
Yeah, like
rush in
stampede in there. Yeah.
No.
No, they go in.
Never mind,
Okay,
no.
well, fuck it. I'm gonna steal their horses. I don't care.
How about we go around like just every so often, like go around to people, just sort of weaving in the fact that there's some guys in there. They've nicked all the rooms, so you can't sleep. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Oh God, I wonder what I don't know what I would do if I was that mad and I found out about that.
Yeah,
And then just
yeah.
like keep going to different people.
The mood of the caravan is like, they can believe it, to the nine hells with them, fuck them, everything else along those lines. People don't mind to talk shit and to be happily explaining their discontent, but they aren't going to be, accomplices to you robbing horses. They may not stop you either.
No, well, I'm trying to get him to get angry and like barge in on the inn, saying, "What the fuck are you doing, you dicks?" Or is no one as aggressive as us?
Interesting.
No, I can tell you right now,
Yeah.
no one here is as aggressive as us.
Yeah, just interested. Just
Is there a big tree that people are under? Like, where's the most people
There is
congregated?
a big tree not too far from the inn, and people have flocked to there a bit with their wagons and whatnot.
Do you want me to set it on fire?
Is there currently like a fire going?
No, people are just like it's way too damp to get a fire going, so people are just keeping in their
Alright.
wagons, drapes closed.
If the space under the tree, if it's relatively sheltered from the rain, I'd like to cast Create Bonfire.
That's awesome. What's more awesome is that you guys have not even wondered about which caravan you saw, like, can sleep in. But yeah.
Well, the way you were talking, we sort of assumed that there wasn't one.
That is right, and between your back,
This whole
back
situation
and gear,
just seems
you can just
dick.
like camp out anywhere, so it all works out. Okay, so a lot of the caravan is already like really pissed off with these guys after you told them about all this, and yeah, that's fair. Now then, yep, you create a bonfire.
And I'd like to offer anyone around a seat next to it.
Okay.
Around it to get warm.
So I wanted to ask, because you didn't cast this on the tree, you casted it beside you.
No.
Right,
beside,
I was just
obviously,
checking.
Yeah.
Because I
No,
don't
I'm not
know
gonna
what's
set
going
the
on in
tree
your
on
head.
fire.
You could very well think to start a massive bonfire out of this tree, have the tree fall on the end, and let it all burn to the ground. It's something I
As
believe
great
you could
as
do.
that would be.
Yeah.
I've got 5 vials of alchemic fire.
Yeah, you do, but you can just create a bonfire.
Just throw it. No, I mean I could just throw it at the end.
Kill them all.
Burn them all.
Oh shit! I forgot my bag of holdings doubled.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Crap. £1,000.
Anyway, you create a bonfire, you offer it to people. It's much colder, it really is, and even your bonfire can help sustain others. So while they appreciate the fort, they just keep to their winter things that they have, and they're all huddled up and will use their own body heat to sustain themselves in their wagons. Because being outside by that bonfire is colder than you might imagine.
I've got an idea. I'm gonna head over to where that, you know, the merchant, the argumentative merchant with the birds.
Yeah.
Is there a cage with a very small-ish bird in there?
I'm almost afraid to say yes.
There is. Okay, I'm gonna try and start a conversation with the guy, but before I sort of get up to him, I'm gonna sort of let Bibbidi go inside of one of the cages.
Yeah, what the fuck are you planning here, dude?
No, I just want to fuck with that guy.
What the fuck?
What?
Alright. Yeah. Oh, God.
Okay.
No, it's okay. You.
Hello, my name is Shaira. How are you? Yeah.
Yeah. So, he's cold, he's shivering, he's hugging his clothes stuff, he's checking in on his other, like, animals and stuff, and he's really wondering why you've come. He's also quite worried. It's dark, you're a shady looking sort with rumors going around you. All sort of stuff is going on right now. He's not opening conversation, he's not keeping it flowing. He's rather more very nervous about what is going on with you.
Okay. I'll just say, oh, I love this weather, don't you?
No, I hate this weather. I really, really hate it.
Oh, why do you hate it?
Because it's cold. I'm freezing.
Oh, don't you like the cold?
No!
Oh, why don't you like the cold?
Where the fuck are you going with this, Will? I swear.
I'm just sort of trying to start an argument for enough time for Bibbidi to eat a small snake. Then I'm going to grab a small bird, and then I'm just going to leave him. That's it. I'm not. This isn't some grand scheme. I just want to fuck with this guy.
I just want to steal the horses.
What's he done to this? Guys are evil to the bone. Swear to God.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
All right. Yeah. Bibbidi goes into a cage. All right. Do you have the stats for a snake?
Yeah. Hang on.
Alright, I basically just need one attack roll. That's basically all.
Okay. Well, they only ever do 1 damage. I'm pretty sure.
Don't worry, this bird only has 1 HP.
Yeah, well, it's not a poisonous snake, is it? It's just a snake.
It's not even a, majorly massive bird. It's just a small, exotic, quail-like thing.
Okay, so it's 1d20 plus 5.
Okay.
12 to hit.
Yeah. The bird flutters a bit, but Bibbidi eats it. The cage rattles a bit. It snaps its tiny little pretty plumage and head. Then starts, engulfing it.
No.
Well, what else are we gonna call it? Just
Eating.
it and having that bulge go down its coils and things, and then you sneak it. Yeah, in fact, let's fucking deal with that. Give me a sleight of hand, thank you.
Okay. Fuck, I get -1 on these.
Crit.
Roll no stealth, sorry. Oh, man.
I said.
Wow.
I didn't say which one either. I was right on both turns.
Oh my god.
Shit, I'm sorry.
This is madness. Okay, I need a moment. I need like an emotional moment. Alright, so you just like are so busy with this conversation, you are entirely unaware of just how obvious getting your snake back on your hand with its bulging middle filled with little bird as it wraps around your wrist again. You appear. You can feel that bulge of tiny bird on your wrist, may I add.
That's cool. Yeah, that's fun.
I knew you'd be cool with it. This dude just goes into, what the hell? Your snake just ate my bird.
Wait, my snake just ate your bird?
Yes, just saw it up. I just saw you pick it up. It's dead. It's shuffled off this mortal coil. It's deceased.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's inside your bloody snake.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it fucking is.
No, it's fucking not.
If we cut that snake open, my little bird will be inside it.
Don't you dare insult Bibbidi like that.
Bibbidi, I don't give a fuck what it's called. My little sparrow had a name too. I forget what it is, but I was gonna sell it. Why would you do this? Why would you do
this? Why would I
this?
do what? I don't know what you're talking about.
You brought your snake in here to eat my birds.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, baby, because you wanted a cheap dinner for your pet snake. You should have done it for my birds.
Feed it. Why would I want to do that?
Because you apparently own it, and owners will feed their pets. Like
yes,
I feed.
I've got food for him. It's fine. I'll pull out a few little scraps of stuff I've been feeding him anyway. He just like explodes. It's just like, why didn't you just feed him that? Why did you feed him my bird? I did. I fed him like 2 hours ago. Oh, you didn't. You fed him about 30 seconds ago off one of my birds. Oh fuck. Well, I can't see the proof. It's in your fucking snake. Your snake is bulging, and I have an empty cage, and I just saw your snake come from that cage. That's a hernia. Wait, what? It's a hernia. He stretches a lot, and they ended up pulling a hernia. There isn't even a dead bird in there. You've taken the whole bird, and it's inside your fucking snake. Well, what? It could have just flown away. It couldn't have flown away. It's in a cage. Maybe you need to get the cage. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. What? Okay. Cus is a score of 2 on sleight of hand, and it was a nat 1 on stealth. The bulge of the bird is stuck between the bars of the cage, and there's a snake trying to get out, half wrapped around her wrist. Okay. Well, look, my snake obviously did something on his own. I apologize if that was the case, which, to be fair, I don't think so, but you're making me believe it, and, I'm just a defenseless woman in here, wearing full black plate armor and holding a flail. But at the same time, look, how much would it cost for reparations from it? And I'll just go up to him and I'll just put my finger under his chin and be like, I'm sure, you can.
He would like jump back away from that. But like he just goes, it was just 5 silver. You could have just brought the bird. And then I guess you could have fed it. You could have just brought it. Why would you? He just like he realizes he's talked in circles at this point. As he just like, yeah. I'll just go on. It was a small bird. It was only 5 silver.
I'll just like, I'll take him by the hand and I'll just be like, yes.
Yes to what?
Just yes.
All right.
And then I'll slowly give him 1 silver piece.
What the fuck?
2 silver pieces.
Okay.
Will that cover the cost?
No! It was 5 silver pieces! That was
3
its worth!
silver pieces.
Just pay 5! Holy crap! He's all saying this in character. It's like, it's not even a gold! It's just one of the smaller ones!
I'll give him 5 silver and 1 copper.
He's like... What's the copper for?
Well, you know how you always look in your change purse and there's always those few scraps of copper you can never get rid of?
I hate them!
Good luck with that, and I'll walk away with the cage. And my...
he just like...
Wow!
He just slumps down with that copper penny, thinking about what the fuck just happened.
You just broke a man.
What the fuck possessed me? Oh, sweet merciful Lord.
Let's carry on.
I don't know if I can. Oh. Feather, are you okay? You've been quiet.
I've just been too busy drawing.
What?
Been drawing, I think.
Oh, he's been sharing snake. When I see the bird in the mouth of the snake, that really does get me. Why did you give him little lines? Oh, is that the blood coming out of his nose?
It's it blushing.
What? Why? Why?
Good old
It's a
Vividy.
happy snake.
Oh, I feel broke.
Oh,
I do love
this is the start of a fine friendship.
We suck at our job.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, you do. You really do.
Okay, let's get on with the horse wrangling, even though we're probably going to get caught and killed.
Lucio, what are you going to be up to?
Well,
I'm gonna be looking for a place for us to bed down, and like setting up our little camp, and also keeping an eye on Ozil to make sure he doesn't go off and try and wrangle horses alone.
Yeah, well, he already set up a bonfire near a big tree, and you have your camping equipment, and you can use that to get yourself set up.
would you say I've had a short rest at this point?
Oh my god. I mean, in the time Shira and the bird dude have finished arguing.
Bird person.
By that point, yeah, that would probably be about a short
Great.
rest.
So who's going to steal the horses?
Me, Cyphus is.
Great. So I'll just turn them invisible and we can walk them out.
Oh my god. What? Why not just wait for him to come out and just turn the horses invisible?
Alright, cast the spell
It only lasts
invisibility,
for an
because I
hour.
believe there's a few reasons this spell isn't going to work.
I can only do it on one, that's right. I think it's
There you go.
concentration. It is. Cunt.
Tonight's miserable weather out, cold and rainy.
Yeah.
Is there any mist about?
No. Just dark.
Well, we can do one horse at a time.
I don't
mean,
know
yeah,
Or we can
why.
put
They're
one-
not even
or we
seeing
can-
these horses, you know.
No, we'll
we
just
can put
just
one
take-
in the bag of holding and turn the other one invisible.
No, we're just taking them.
Well, it'll
Don't make
last.
this-
It'll last. It can
The
survive
more-
for 10
No.
minutes in the bag of holding.
Ozil, the more complicated we make this, the more chances we're gonna fail.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
bag
So
of
I still think we
holding.
should Just break
Let's
the
just take
legs.
the
exactly
horses.
prove it.
I'm walking away to grab the horse.
Just break the legs.
Okay, fine. Let's go get them.
We're not breaking legs. We're just taking them.
We're not real horses. It's a game.
No, I don't care.
I'm so glad I got paid for this session because otherwise I don't know why I would be at this at now.
I don't
Anyway.
think this is part of the module. This is your fault.
This
you
is
put us in
definitely
this.
not part. Well, hang on. This event is part of the module. Your approach
Oh,
to
it
this
is?
is not part of the module.
This is
Right.
part of the module.
Yeah.
These guys have to die then.
All right, you guys,
No, come on,
you guys steal
guys.
the horses. I'm gonna go steal their stuff.
Yeah, I'll take the
Well-
horses.
Okay,
Take
while
the stuff.
he's going to go steal them, I'm going to go try and just talk to them, see if I can get them on our
You
side.
made the bold.
Yeah, you go distract them. I'm gonna go rummage.
Oh my god!
Guys, you're way overthinking this.
No, but like, just, look.
God. Sorry, could you make that bulge bigger? You know, because there's a bit of snake padding as well to account for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try and like while Ozil is nicking their shit, I'm going to go and try and talk to him.
Mm.
All right, so
Alright.
I'm gonna. So what does the layout of the interior of this place look like?
So you get your front entrance, reception on your left, main stairs straight ahead of you, to the right, common room, and the first floor has it's quite a like sideways angled building, very long, not so much like far in. And first floor up, there is a few sets of rooms and whatnot that people could sleep in and rest in. There isn't so many that you will have difficulty not finding them. The issue
Right.
is that all the doors will be locked. So upstairs, no problem. You've got something like 30 doors of all these rooms and things.
All right. So while I was listening to their conversations, did any of them mention which rooms they were in?
No,
Their stuff was in.
no, it wasn't part of something that they would be talking about.
All right. Well, I'll turn invisible, head inside, and I'll just go. And I imagine they have keyholes, so I'll
Yeah,
go
they
and
got
look through all
keyholes.
the keyholes.
Stick it in your keyhole.
No, that's wise. You will see 4 candle lights coming through 4 keyholes, and you now know which ones are occupied by people.
Great. Which room looks like it has the most shit in it?
Undiscernible through a keyhole.
Ah, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Misty step.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I can only do that once, and then I can't get out. Although I can unlock it from the inside.
You can unlock it from the inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait another hour. What time of day is this happening at?
This
It's like midday
is
still?
very late at night.
Oh,
This is now
at
bedtime.
night.
Yeah.
We can always get
Oh.
out their window.
I could,
Oh,
yeah.
go into another room. They only rented those 4 rooms out, and there's like what,
Oh, there may be
a
a
couple
key.
dozen more.
Oh wait, can I go behind reception and grab the keys to the room?
Now
Oh,
you're
shit.
thinking of
Oh.
your noodle. Yeah, absolutely. They have got their. Well, you can certainly search for the keys.
Yeah, I'll go search because I think I just want to make something. I just want to make sure of something real quick.
All right, you go behind the
Uh,
reception desk. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yes.
Where the fuck is that? Oh
Whoa.
yes.
Yeah. All right. Oh, beautiful. Very,
That's better.
That's better. That's more accurate, I think. That looks accurate right there. I really am loving this snake
21.
mascot. Okay.
Well,
And now what you gotta do,
Alright.
you gotta slim that snake down, and then you gotta make it longer. So yeah, what you discover, firstly, you discover a small, like, not a purse, but instead you see like a string chain, of which has tied around 5 platinum pieces that have been sort of arranged so that they sort of stack. You find one of those underneath the counter. Following that, you then see a floorboard that's rather loose.
Great.
Jimmy.
Not. Is there anyone around?
No.
Can I just give it like a slight, trying to like as little noise as possible?
It comes out very quietly, in fact. You don't need to worry. It's loose upon a couple of rafters, as it were. So it honestly makes no noise as you just lift it straight up. And after that, you do see that the others come out, and you will then see a trapdoor.
Alright, firstly, I'm going to grab the platinum pieces in the bag of holding. Oh, thank you. And then I imagine I found the keys.
Speaking of, I've been waiting for you to say that.
Lucio explodes.
I'm not even there.
The turtle is just off laughing somewhere for no reason in particular.
Just everything, whenever something bad goes happen, just for some reason Lucio explodes.
Almost like Kevin Hart ate some cake. The most terrible Jumanji movie.
Is it
I
really
haven't
that
seen
bad?
it yet. Shh,
so-
shut up.
You
I haven't
know
seen
how
it.
you told me about Star Wars, all the missed opportunities that happened, right?
Yeah.
This movie is the worst for that.
Oh god.
It has the most biggest missed opportunity I have ever seen in a
So
movie.
much potential, so little.
Yeah, so much potential, so
Potential.
bullshit.
Potential.
Potential indeed. Okay, Ozil.
Yes.
I need you to roll me a D2, please.
Okay.
D2.
It is never a good thing to be asked to roll a D2.
Alright,
No,
excellent.
D4.
When you move your hand in, the bag actually will extend its mouth open and will actually go all the way up to your shoulders as it tries to devour you. I need you to make me a
Told
strength
you it was a
saving
bag
throw,
of devouring.
Strength
Yes.
saving throw. But
Yes.
what? Okay.
Or a strength check, rather, pardon me, as you're currently engulfed in this bag.
What? But why didn't it do this before?
Well,
Thought a bag of devouring is a bag of devouring no matter what.
with a 50% chance that you may pull a creature inside.
Oh.
The bag of devouring only goes off half the time.
Mm-hmm. This seemed like a good opportunity for it to try to devour you.
Why
Now
do
then.
you just have this now? What? Didn't he look specifically for a bag of holding? Why has he
Yeah, I
got a
did.
devouring bag?
He did look like a, but he did perceive or check it wasn't anything but a bag of holding, but it superficially resembles a bag of holding, but so it's otherwise indistinguishable. I know it's bullshit, but
You're a
Yeah,
dick.
until it tries to eat you, you don't know if it's a bag of devouring or not.
That's a dick
Indeed.
move. I paid for that.
you
I didn't
did.
just find it. That's kind
You
of
did. The
annoying.
store owner was very happy he could flog it to you, to be honest. But no, that was a low roll, and it was actually the wrong check. I would like an athletics check, please. Alright, you will be sucked in further into this bag as you're currently like... as you're just seeing into a dark abyss.
Do I
Alright,
hear
well,
anything?
I'll just misty
I'm
You
in
do
the
step
not
out
hear
of it.
anything through the pouring heavy rain, with the loud yelling of that man
No, she's in
complaining
there.
I'm
in
in the
your
bar.
head. Well, I don't know why, and I don't know when you declared this.
I did. I said, while
Yeah,
he's
she's
doing
gonna
that,
go talk
walking.
to the people. Yeah.
He walked in invisible. She was gonna distract him. Just
Well-
piss them off even more and talk to them.
Alright, well, there is an invisible dude His voice is lost into an extra-dimensional space, but for you, when you will come in at whatever time you deem necessary to do so, you will find that the guys have retired. As in, they have, gone to bed. And this was immediately observable for Ozil before he decided to go upstairs where there were lit candles for people that were retiring in their room. So, they weren't there for you to distract. Either way, though, fair play, you're on the same floor with an invisible Ozil. Ozil is half locked into the bag of holding, and he is now getting a bit devoured in there.
I'll Misty Step out of it.
This is interesting.
Should be able to do that, right? Because I'm still
You did say he's only half in.
Yeah.
This is interesting. You see, I've heard via an audiobook what happens when teleportation magic is used while merged in some ways with a bag of holding. All that stuff of extra dimensional spaces and stuff, it's pretty fun. Okay.
Goodbye, Ozil.
Because of the powers
Goodbye.
that would be at play here, something akin to a black hole, I'm going to say that you are far too distracted to be able to cast properly.
Okay. So there's no one in the place, like the bartender's not there, the guys aren't there.
No.
Okay. I feel like Ozil.
Can't say anything. My head's in the fucking bag.
Also, just for a matter of fact, you also don't hear anything, Ozil.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try and get out again.
That's absolutely fine, and this is a very important check. I would like you to make me another strength check, please. Not a saving throw.
Athletics.
Yep.
Just strength or athletics?
Just athletics. Or whatever strength ability you have. Alright, excellent. You are now devoured into the bag of holding.
Great.
Alright. The bag also stops being invisible.
Oh yeah, okay.
You will hear, Shaira, something of a little poof. Oh, no, not a poof. Just hear a dull thud of a small silken bag. No, a fairly large silken bag. Just land on the floor. And you hear that sound kind of put away towards the reception area.
Okay. I'm just going to look around and then walk over to it and just be like, wait, that is... Does it look any different from what it did before?
It honestly does not.
I'm going to look inside of the bag.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. Roll me a D2.
No, I'm not going to put my hand in it. I'm just going to look inside it.
That's fair. You see a dark black abyss.
Okay, well, I'm going to take it to the guys outside.
Okay. Also, I apologize for this, Ozil, but I have also been waiting to do this, so I also don't apologize.
It's just kind of annoying because I'd understand if this was an item we found, but it's an item I specifically looked for.
It was, and he absolutely was eager to flog it to you. He gave you the best pitch he could. Anyway,
I imagine it would have been something I checked.
You did absolutely check, and he absolutely did everything in his power to make sure you would not discover its identity. On top of this bag superficially resembles a bag of holding.
You know how some things sound too good to be true? Yeah. We were level 3 when we bought that. That should have been your first check.
Yeah, but it's an uncommon item. Yeah. It's relative to our level.
It was. I mean, the main point to take away is that you were flogged and ripped off by a guy that sold you dodgy merchandise.
Anyway, I'm going to take it out to the guys and I'll just be like, hey, I don't know where he's gone, but he wouldn't usually leave this bag, right?
What?
Yeah, I'll say to Cyphus or something, yeah.
No, he's carrying that the whole time. He went in there invisible with you, right?
Well, I think so, but then I just saw this bag on the floor. Do you think he jumped in?
No. Remember what he was saying earlier.
Shira, you
What?
also did see a removed floorboard that led towards a large cellar and basement.
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird sound effects. I don't know what that was. But yes, you did also see a large basement.
Okay. I also saw a large basement.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just be like, are you sure he didn't like?
Let me try something. You stay right there, and I'm not, adept with magical stuff, but he was having some misgivings about this particular bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a wild shot and try to pull him out of it.
If he
I'm
is,
gonna reach
yeah,
my hand
yeah.
in there and think about grabbing Ozil out.
All right.
And-
Would you like me to roll a d2, or would you like to roll?
No,
a d2?
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it.
Okay. Excellent. You reach your hand in to the bag of holding, and you feel some chitinous, bone-like material.
Wait, he's automatically killed by it.
No,
Now you can survive for 10 minutes in there.
you absolutely can.
Oh, okay. What do you,
I'm a tiefling. I'm pretty.
Bony?
Yeah.
Okay.
Psst! You're holding his horn.
Yeah, I gathered that.
I don't know what a
Awesome.
tiefling's horn looks like. All right, well, I thought about him, and I'm holding whatever, so I'm just gonna start pulling.
Yeah, you pull him up by his head, as he might be a little bit dizzy, but ultimately, I imagine he's very pissed at this moment. Oh, also he's invisible? Question mark?
Well, the invisibility probably would have dropped because
If
he
he
was
dropped
like.
Well, yeah, and if I drop
assume
it,
he dropped
well,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'll. If as
Well,
soon
like,
as I
roll
go-
a
Does
20
getting
for a
devoured
check or
break your
something.
concentration?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the
Let me
whole thing.
let me roll for that.
It doesn't hurt him.
What?
I honestly will rule it that it doesn't break your concentration if you want to maintain it.
Well, I don't know.
Well, it's a strenuous event, so I'd probably have to roll for it.
Well, as your DM, I wouldn't force you to roll for it. You can keep it if you want it.
I don't know. I
no,
would just think someone getting devoured
Yeah.
would drop their invisibility.
as soon as I realized I was completely devoured, I'll drop it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you have you pull the rabbit out of the hat as you see an Ozil.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That was not fun. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pulling him out. Yeah, we're burning this bag.
What?
What?
Wait.
I mean,
The amount
let's
of money
not
we
know.
spent on it?
I'm keeping it, thank you. Fuck off. I'll put it back on. No.
Why don't we just sell this bag when we get the opportunity to?
Hey, let's go put it in those dickheads' rooms.
We could
Why
always
don't we
just
just
put the
put
horses
them
in
in
there. Oh shit, that's a good
we
idea.
can put them in. Hey, yeah, I like that.
Oh, but what? Should we go and check out the trapdoor?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Just
Alright,
keep that
well,
in
you
mind.
guys stay
I'm gonna
here. Let
find
me go
Lucio
look at it.
Well, I'll
'Cause
come
I'm
with you.
invisible.
I'll be your backup for whatever.
Okay, yeah. You just
Well, where
meander.
are the others? Because it's just Shire. It's just us three. Where's Feather and Lucio? Where are you guys at?
We're back at the camp.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
just-
so it's just us three.
I'll just be like, guys, come closer. No, I'll just tell them what we're doing.
Okay, beautiful.
So then I'll just be like, yeah. So make sure that coast is clear, and then I'll sort of gesture towards you to come in as soon as we get the opportunity to.
Okay, I'll wait outside.
Alright, I guess I'll, invisible
Yeah, no.
and go back to the trapdoor.
Okay. When you guys go to the trapdoor, you actually will see something of a little bit of a corridor, just made out of dark hewn earth, and in front of which is a it is a dead end, but on it
Giraffe.
there is written some Elvish writing. Who speaks
God
Elvish?
damn it.
I might. Hang on.
I speak Dwarvish. Can it be Dwarvish?
No, it's not Dwarvish, it's Elvish.
Alright,
It's
when we go
No,
into
no.
the trapdoor, whoever's staying up top, I'm gonna tell them to put the slates back.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Shire room.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes. Does anybody have a means of reading this thing?
I mean, I can
Does no
detect
one have
magic.
a-
Sure. You can detect magic if you like.
Does Feather have this? Feather? I'm looking at your sheet. What do you got? What do you got?
He does not have
No.
Elvish.
I don't
Speaks
speak Elven
giant.
Does anyone have any like tongues or comprehend languages?
I imagine your
No, I'm
cleric
looking
might.
for it.
Your
Not
cleric,
prepared.
You might just be stuck.
So, short answer, no, we don't have anyone who speaks Elvish.
No.
Well, yeah, I can detect magic if it's like or does detect magic just say yes, this is magic, or does it say the specific type of magic?
It will mention
It
the
tells-
school of magic that comes under it. So you
Yeah.
can detect with some detect magic. You can detect there is magic to this. You can detect that there is some sort of transmutation magic that goes over on this situation. Other than that,
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Can I
So-
maybe like Arcana check to see if I can figure out how it works?
Yeah, this would be an easy check. Yep. Say what's in front of you, and discern its meaning. Repeat something back, and it will open.
Oh, like a door to Moria. Yeah, see, this is when we need someone to speak.
Hmm.
Well, we're fucked. Moving on.
We had an elf
Hmm.
once.
Yeah. Once upon a time.
Yeah. Hmm.
This is when having uncommon races backfires.
Yeah. Ah, well.
You do have members of the wagon.
Ooh.
Wait, yeah. Can
Ooh,
I
that
like
fucking
write
moon
down
elf
what it
cunt.
says? Can I write it down?
Do what?
Write down like what I see.
You
the wall.
could. You know what? You can easily procure some like charcoal-y bits between you. Because of a bonfire you made outside. You can absolutely. Put some do any of you have anything that will come with parchment?
I have a book. I'll just tear a page out of it.
Okay. Hopefully it's not double-sided. But yeah, you charcoal and you rub the charcoal across the page on top of what this like engraved Elvish writing says, and yeah, you can copy it.
Sweet. All right. I guess I'll go back out and see if I can find anyone that can read it.
There's that moon elf cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, there is that one.
Alright,
Try.
well-
You got a name.
I'll approach the elf.
Certainly. She's
And
happy
I'll,
with like looking after her kittens, as she's got a little comb out for them and whatnot.
And I'll ask her, "Excuse me,
She will
I'm
immediately
having
turn
a-
sour upon seeing you as she goes, "What do you want?"
sorry to bother you. I've been reading something, and I was wondering if you could help me discern what it says. I'm having a little bit of
She'll
trouble."
snatch the paper off you and she will like impatiently read it back to you. She looks at it with a bit of confusion, but will go on to say, "The maker doesn't want it, the buyer doesn't want it, and the user doesn't know it. What is it?"
Fucking
She's like-
bag of devouring.
Nice. You get inspiration for being that quick.
Don't have to fucking tell me twice.
Nice.
So it's a riddle. Can you say it again?
The maker doesn't want it, the buyer doesn't use it, and the user doesn't know it. What is it?
This is a coffin.
Out of character. This is a coffin, yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But our characters have to figure this out. No metagaming guide.
It is a coffin.
Look, this didn't even take me like this didn't require weird metagaming knowledge here.
Yeah.
No, I
yeah,
know,
this would
but
be
with
like-
your turtle and with her snake, and
If
with his
you can
tiefling.
discern it, then We're all good.
I mean, I'm quite intellectual, so I reckon. I
You
can
don't
figure it
need
out.
to be true to your character here to solve a riddle. If you can solve a
Yeah,
riddle, then you figured it out.
All right.
All right, fuck it.
Well,
Let's go.
all right. I'll go back.
Oh, but we might have to speak it in Elvish to the thing.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, let's try it again.
Oh, ask her how to say coffin in Elvish.
All right. Just random bit of trivia. How do you say coffin in Elvish?
She will just tell you the answer to that and will dismiss you quickly.
All right. Thank you for your help. Won't bother you again. Bye. I'll go back and speak the word coffin in common first.
Yes, in common, the door will open.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It will basically just dissolve away, much like water on top of sand, and then it will dissolve away. As the passageway before you leads up into 4 different directions.
Should we go down now at this point?
If you want to.
He's seeing this. You're up there. I'm
We
waiting.
still need
outside.
someone to keep watch. I can mull about down here.
Does anyone have like the alarm spell or whatever, like create alarm?
No.
No, but
I
I
don't
can speak to you guys still, as long as I'm within. Let me see what the range is on it.
And y'all got burglars, kid.
30 feet.
Yeah, you're
So,
gonna
like,
go
I can-
more than 30. Isn't you?
Yeah, but I'm invisible, so I mean, really.
I do
No
think
one
we should
can
all come
see
down
me.
there. Oh, quick thing. Do I have a psychic link with my snake?
Can you get a psychic link with your snake?
That is what I'm asking.
Is it a familiar?
It's not a familiar.
Is it like a Yanti thing?
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm-
asking.
Well, I can, like, always, at any point, unlimitedly cast animal friendship on snakes.
Alright, what does the animal friendship spell say you can do?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything like that, but to be fair, I was just asking if I could do it, more so than, like, you know what I mean?
So you're not going to be able to share your, like, thoughts and mind, what have you to it, but the snake will be friendly to you and will do its best to serve your efforts.
Okay. Yeah, it was more of a thing saying, could I have a bullshit psychic link with this thing?
No.
Use it as a
No,
drone.
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. just attach my iPhone to it and just like see if I can see what it says. Okay. I reckon we should probably all go down. Really, unless you want me to ask Bird Guy to keep watch for us.
I mean, I don't think I will run into any trouble unless there's traps.
Nope.
No
Fuck it.
problem.
We're all going down.
All right. Well, at least one person needs to stay behind to keep watch.
I could leave. I could
The
leave
man
the
who
snake.
likes.
I could leave the snake, and then say if he sees anything coming, come down and get us. Because he's got a 30 foot speed, so he could like keep watch, and if anything comes, the snake could just come down and grab us.
I mean, we could.
I just want more interactions with my snake. If I'm
Sure.
honest.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
you can always, keep fucking stealing birds to feed.
Yeah.
You
I
can tell
mean,
it. You can
sure,
tell it to
let's-
do stuff like guard an entrance or something, and to
Yeah.
sliver back to you. You just don't have a psychic link to a snake.
No, yeah, but like he would come back up, like slither up my leg into my arm, and then like if he does come there, I'll be like, oh, okay, shit, we've got to get out of here, or something's coming for us.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Why not?
Yeah,
Okay.
You can do that.
Let's go for it.
You guys are
Okay.
all with
Cyphers is
Fuck
already
it,
with you.
let's do it.
All right, awesome. Well, anyway, you carry on. There are 4 passageways before you. Which has you interested?
Okay, so I imagine it's dark, right?
It is.
How
pretty
far?
dark,
How
yes.
far can I see down each passage?
that? 60 feet in it with dark.
Well, I can see 120 feet.
Yeah, you
okay.
can see all through the darkness. It's just a matter that it is, well, pretty wiggly. This larger
okay.
passage you started with has turned into much smaller ones.
Have a look
Is
at
there-
the
Yeah.
Are there any
leftmost one.
Are there any scents I can pick up coming from any specific passages?
When in doubt, always best to follow your nose. Lovely.
Exactly.
Yeah, there is one passageway, the one to the furthest right, that seems to waft the sense, or the smell of musty air and incense.
Alright, let's not go down the one on the right.
Was that the incense one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the
There's-
one on the
there's-
very left?
Yeah, let's take left. Left's always a good option.
Okay.
When we die, it's your fault.
Yeah.
No,
Don't worry. We'll just all we'll to avoid death. We'll just all jump in the bag.
No, we just put other people in the bag.
It's a good
Okay.
point.
So to your left, you come across another door. Now this one is not magical or anything like. It is just well, actually rather well furnished. It's like the rooms, or rather the doors upstairs. But yeah, it's a wooden door, not old, not dusty, but it's put into like rocky like carvings and whatnot.
So I like. Did I take the keys upstairs?
Yeah, you did.
Let's say you did.
Okay.
Yeah, but you put the platinum in the fucking bag.
It's fine. I can get it out later. It's all good.
No, you can't. It devours it, doesn't it? It just gets rid of it.
No,
Doesn't
it acts as a normal bag of holding.
Oh,
wants
okay.
It tries
devour
to
you.
eat people that use it.
Oh,
It does
got you.
randomly
Okay.
spit out an object once a day, with a 50-50 chance of doing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. So I guess I'll just try keys.
Wait, so that's only that devouring only happens one time per day?
No, it will devour things 50-50 chance of them going in the bag.
Each time. Okay.
There's
okay.
different rules about the things inside being randomly spewed out at some other point. To which has
Yeah,
not
you
yet
roll a
happened.
d4, and then a 2 and a 1 and a 2 equals 1, and a 3 and a 4 equals 2.
Okay. Yeah, shit like that. But that's not now.
And then if it's
Or
a
just-
1, it does.
Type RD2.
Yeah, if
yes,
it's,
but that's not. Yes, that's not now.
Okay.
Anyway, you will put
Door.
the keys to the door, and you try a few of them. There is one very old key that does work, and when you unlock the door, you see, well, it's very interesting. There's a lot of cobwebs, but in front of those cobwebs, there is perfectly like, well, it looks like a furnished wooden barricade. Now, what's interesting about this is that this barricade doesn't seem to be attached to the doorway, but it completely blocks off the wall. So you open the door to just a wooden like wall beyond it.
Should we break it?
I mean,
Let's check the other passageways first, and then
yeah.
Okay.
let's not break the first fucking thing we find.
So the middle left door.
Yeah. So the middle left isn't a door; it's just another passageway. What you found was at the end of your left-hand passageway. Over in this direction, you eventually come to a huge, gaping chasm. Now this is a tremendous surprise. You can see a very, very gentle bits. Well, actually, you guys have all dark vision, so you can see the roots of the gigantic tree above, and you seem to be beneath it, as there is a huge, yawning chasm beneath, and it does go beyond your dark vision, which gives you the impression this is a chasm to potentially the underdark.
Oh,
Oh,
That is not great. That is not great.
Next campaign.
I'm not even shitting you. If you did jump into that, there are tools for that.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because they got like all
Out
these
of the
segues
abyss.
for in case if you guys jump. Like it does a lot of that in Storm King's Thunder. If you hop out of Elemental Evil, there's this tie-ins with Storm King's Thunder, and there are ties in with this that could work for Out of the Abyss. So yeah, if you all decide to take a dirt nap after about a 2,000-foot fall, something like that.
Yeah, sounds easy enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's the middle right corridor then?
The middle right corridor appears to be a room with empty coffins in.
Oh. They're all empty.
Yes.
Is there anything else other than the coffins?
A few, like, empty candlesticks that have all burnt out. And lots of, like, broken pieces of wood.
I think we should probably leave.
Okay, now we can either bash down the left door, or we can go to the incense-smelling right door.
Let's check that out.
Well, there's 2 other tunnels as well.
No, we're going to check that out.
No, we've checked them all now.
Oh. Okay.
So we can either go fight the vampires or...
Wait, vampires?
They might be vampires.
Oh shit, let's try it. Fuck it, that sounds like fun. I've got a bunch of smites.
I'm just saying, we just found a room full of empty coffins.
I mean,
maybe the guys are vampires. No,
I actually kind of want to fight vampires, I'm not gonna lie.
Look, I'd rather die fighting vampires than fucking dragons right now.
Shall we try it?
Let's try it, let's go.
Alright.
Probably not going to be vampires, but let's just see what happens.
So, I'm going to need a little bit of time as I decide what I'm going to do here.
Well,
how about we fight something that's our challenge rating for once?
Might be like Vampire Spawn or something.
Yeah, maybe not something that's like 12 challenge ratings above us.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have got to the bonus material, so this can go a whole number of ways.
We all die!
What you do get to see is that incense that you're following upon, it is rather fresh. It is rather, subtle and soft in a lot of interesting ways.
Yeah.
Now then, I'm interested for you guys to tell me what backgrounds you have.
Dragon Casualty.
Tracking casualty.
I have soldier.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Haunted one.
No, it's Lucio. Lucio.
Oh, far traveler.
Yeah. But you are a cleric now. You are left back up there. It's okay. So.
No, he wasn't. He came down.
No, we just kind of went past him, so he grabbed everyone. All 5 of us are down here.
Yeah, we're all down there. It's just the snake stayed up there, and if he sees anything, he's going to come down and attach to my arm again. Then we know that shit's coming.
Yeah, got you. Okay. So you guys will continue in, and when you go in, you will see that this room seems to be fantastically large for what the passageway beforehand should give way, but also of interest to you, there is a pedestal, and on that pedestal there is a empty bowl to it. The bowl is devoid of anything inside, but there is some writing there in Elvish.
Motherfucker.
God damn it.
Is there anything else in the room other than that?
Yes, there are these continual flame spells that are put onto empty sconces, and these flames will provide a dark purple light, and including to that, the elven writing here is noticeably more like jabby, is the way I will describe it. It seems to be of like a different hand. But with that in mind, you still don't understand it.
Does anyone have comprehend languages?
I do, but I don't have it like
prepared.
What, do warlocks have to prepare their spells?
No, but I only know certain spells, and I can only change them when I level up.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, and I don't have any comprehend spells.
Blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Always
like,
blood.
can I? Because my theory is, can I make like a any sort of check to confirm that this is supposed to be some sort of like offering bowl that we're supposed to put some offering?
See, that's what I was thinking.
Alcohol
I was
or
who
something
wants
in
to
there?
bleed into
This
the bowl.
could be the blood of a virgin. This could be your most beloved thing. This could be the blood of your enemy. This could be anything like that. This could also be holy water. You honestly don't know, but you
Is
do.
there anything
You can discern.
in it? There's nothing in it. Right?
It's empty.
You can discern with detect magic. You will detect conjuration magic over it if you care to do the spell slot, which I hope you do because I've just told you that. But,
Well, it's a ritual, so
yes.
What
there
spell's
is-
that,
spend
sorry?
10 minutes.
That was a detect magic.
Yeah, I can do that.
You will detect that it is conjuration magic to it, and it is, as you imagine, a pool of offering. Though
Great. So
what you offer to it might lead to a whole variety of other potential options. That's what you're getting from your detect magic, because the conjuration then has little bits of whiffs of all other magic. Necromancy, evocation, conjuring, scrying, all that jazz. It goes into a lot of others.
Okay.
all right.
Well-
so
Put the platinum in there.
so this could be bad. I was thinking
Oh,
I have a vial of holy water.
I mean,
No, this looks ominous. No.
yeah, Shire is a
Yeah,
virgin.
If it's a conjuration thing, maybe it won't conjure something bad if we give it something holy.
But like, also that platinum, there was 5 just random bits of platinum as well there.
On a string, mind
That's
you.
true, but it's
On a
in the
string.
bag of devouring.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
well,
We'll chance it. There's
we
we're
can
all
grab-
around here
yeah,
now. We can grab
yeah, we
you.
can grab you in case you go in.
No,
Or-
who has really strong strength?
I've got
Me.
19.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
okay.
The mod.
One of you do it, because
Okay,
I'm
I'll
fucking
do it.
weak as shit.
Okay. So,
All right, and I'll stand by. I'll stand by Shara and be ready to grab her to assist her if the bag tries to eat her.
okay, so do I do an athletics check?
Well, you have to roll a d2.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'll reach in
So
and
in
think
this
about the
case-
platinum.
I'm going to roll a d2 now, just to keep you
Oh.
on your toes. Anyway, you go ahead to reach in, and you are fine.
Okay, so I'll pull out the platinum.
Yeah, you do so. No issues.
Okay, and I'll put one of them in the bowl.
Absolutely.
Well, isn't it like a whole charm?
Yeah, it's on a ring.
Oh, I'll put all of them in the bowl.
You do so. They chime and clanker against one another as they go into this bowl. It otherwise doesn't react.
All right.
Okay, well,
I can
just-
put some blood in it.
well, who's a virgin? Other than me and Feather.
Feather. Feather
This
is.
is how you chip them up.
Well, actually, technically, Lucio's a virgin because turtles only mate at the end of their life cycle. So
Oh, okay. Wow.
fucking
We have 3 virgins.
That's why we're evil, because we've never had any.
again, I would like to point out I'm not evil.
Yeah, neither am I.
Well,
It's just different.
Do like demonic orgies count?
yes,
Yes.
they do.
Yes,
they
do.
They count twice over.
All right. Well, I'm out of the running.
Also, you should probably get tested.
But no, it's fine.
You might have demon chlamydia or whatever.
No, it's fine. I'm resistant to
Oh,
fire.
that
It's all
sounds
good.
nasty. That sounds like it would be bumpy.
I can't catch demonic plagues because I'm resistant to them.
Oh, well, there we go then. That's good. All right, then. Well, I'll pull out my long sword and cut a bit of blood on from my hand.
How many weapons do you have?
I'm gonna take the platinum out
More
first.
of a flail.
No, leave the platinum there.
I don't. What? Fine, I'll leave the platinum in there.
All
Because
right,
it's
then.
part of the offering.
So you do that, and you can see that as the blood. By the way, do yourself an attack roll because this will hurt you to do.
Well, no, I'm only like cutting a little bit in my hand. I'm not like full on
You take
attacking
like
myself.
1 damage or something.
Yeah, I'll take 1 damage or something. That makes
You'll
more
take
sense.
D4 damage, and we'll call it even.
Okay.
1.
2. That's
Ah.
fine.
It's close
Yeah.
enough.
No, okay. You'll begin to green out your greenish blood, I suppose.
It's like brown.
Yeah, a bit of dirty brown.
All right.
Jesus, so much magic back there. No, not magic. So much noise. Who's snapping things? It's really.
Sorry,
I'm so curious what it is, though. I'm not even mad.
It's his demonic
cute.
penis. Oh.
Right. Okay.
I'll stop with that.
So you can see that the wording beneath your blood begins to hum in a dark purple coloring. It manages to illuminate
Told you it
through
was
your
blood.
blood, but
I'm gonna back
it
up.
doesn't do anything beyond that. Its writing glows greater and greater, but
We're gonna
you
have to
guys still
say
don't
what that
observe it.
writing is, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we have to.
I'm gonna
speak
grab
over
a copy the CV page and back
Oh.
up to the elf.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, that's. I
what?
don't think you have the 20 minutes it's going to take to do that.
No.
We're trying to conjure some. I'm
just
gonna say like concord.
You also cut out for me a bit there.
What happened to your mic? You sound like
yeah.
you're speaking through a
Sound like you ate it. Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't know why. I'm gonna yell out like "come forth" them or something like that.
All right.
Can
You do
I try
so.
and light it on fire?
What the hell? What the hell? Certainly, you can try to light the blood on fire. You call things out. You guys
Yeah, I
have
was
your
gonna
own demonic summoning
light
session
a-
101.
I was gonna light a torch with the flames
You have.
from there.
They are continual flame spells. They're purely magical. But
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I can just light stuff.
yeah, you guys,
Okay.
you have create bonfire.
Well, I
Also,
thought that fire was gonna be
prestidigitation.
was
It's
gonna
like
be
create.
special, but I forgot it's continual flame, so it doesn't do.
Anyway, nothing particularly happens. After a minute passes, Shaira, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh sure. Is it magic?
This is magical.
I get advantage.
Alright then.
Fuck me.
Four.
Oh!
Okay, go on.
Okay, no, that's fine. I want a table. I want a really good table, but I really didn't plan this that far ahead.
God fucking damn it.
Alright, give me a d6, please. Excellent. Alright then.
Lucio explode.
Why does that keep happening?
Why do I keep
Really
blowing up?
He's like the guy from Men in Black. Like his turtle body explodes, but his shell's fine. He just grows another Lucio out of his turtle.
I'm gonna. Do I see Shaira like reacting?
Yeah, well, almost. I'm gonna actually just say no. This is just all you. Okay,
Okay.
excellent. Shaira, your constitution modifier will temporarily be at 8, and you will have disadvantage on saving throws and ability checks made with your con.
Oh, where did it fuck? Oh, shite. Okay.
So wait, his modifier or his actual constitution is?
His actual constitution has gone to 8.
Oh shit.
Okay,
You will adjust your
14,
hit
yeah.
points accordingly, and your short rest hit die. However, this is a curse,
Oh,
and I shall
shit.
tell you that.
Okay.
The spells that remove curses will be ideal for you.
Okay, hang on.
That's you, Lucio.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I-
quite another thing.
I don't have anything that can remove curses until much higher level.
Do you have lesser restoration?
I can prepare lesser restoration that does nothing to curses.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll just be like, whoa, Jesus. Guys, I don't feel so good.
Maybe we should. Can I remove, clean the bowl, get rid of all the blood out of it?
You would, however, when you do that,
Oh, fucking damn it, hang on.
fire alarm, wonderful. Yeah, when you do that,
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna use prestidigitation.
to scoop the blood out, yeah. You
Just to-
notice that the bowl is empty. And what's more, the words in Elven have changed.
Interesting. So they're still elven.
They are still Elven, of a more jabby handwriting.
God fucking damn it.
All right. Well.
Hey, I could really go for some food right now.
Actually, with that constitution, you feel like the opposite. You'd rather keep away
I
from
could really
people.
not go for some food right now.
Yeah, pardon me. A guy with a low constitution is hearty and he will eat a lot, but someone who is frail will have low constitution, and they won't have the metabolism for the eating.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, I'm looking at all these spells I can't cast until another level or two that would fix this situation.
Is this does that bowl move? Is it loose?
It is not. It is part of the pedestal on which it's on. It's a
Does the
groove.
pedestal move?
No, you can see that it is... Oh, actually, you know what? You can make me a strength check.
What? I won't do it. Someone who's strong can.
I'll do
Oh,
it.
God. Yeah, let Cyphers do it, because I'm not feeling good.
Just straight strength.
Okay. You begin to shuffle it off. You have to lift it up first. And it's heavy stone. It's probably like a ton or less. But you will do it. And underneath, you see the tiniest glimmer of a light. Of a dark red light. That appears to be like a distant star. In the far, far distance. And that red light will hum and growl from its very far away abyss.
Hello.
So, demon
Hello?
portal, anyone?
It is a 5-foot cube chute, and it seems to have no end to its depths.
So
I'm gonna
who's
let
going
it torch
first?
and drop it down there.
Also, make me a perception check.
Someone give me inspiration.
I'll
Come
give
on.
you inspiration. I'll give Cyphers inspiration.
You feel a presence move through you and then leave.
Through me? Oh shit.
Look behind you. Is there anything there?
Yeah, I want to look around
The purple sconces have now gone green.
I'm so glad we came in here, guys.
Alright,
Good
so
job.
should we just fuck off?
I want to say hello. Did I just let something loose? Hello?
Yeah, in between you feeling that presence to have a look around, by the time you check back, that distant orange light is gone.
Oh, fuck me.
Alright, fuck. Shit.
Well,
Well, hopefully it
loose.
kills the dickheads upstairs
Well-
first.
You're welcome. Don't hurt us, whatever you are.
Yeah, there's 4 really twatty cunts upstairs. Go eat them or whatever.
You wanna fight me, bitch?
Come on, let's get out of here. We've already doomed the world. Let's.
Yeah, that's fucking GTFO.
If we just let Strahd into this plane of existence.
Yeah, probably.
No. The dark powers had never let him go.
Hey, what could you have let out? There was demon summoning, there was coffins, and a cavern to the abyss. What's the worst thing you could have let out? Come on.
Strahd.
A Demogorgon.
A Demogorgon. Oh, fuck. Vecna!
Well, no,
God, did we just summon Vecna?
Vecna's not evil.
Your
evil.
definition of evil is
This
Twisted.
party's
weird
definition of
if
evil
Vecna does
is
not
really
fit
up
it.
in the air.
Vecna's not evil. Vecna's just gods that veil between life and death.
What's
Vecna's
the
just
evilest
misunderstood.
gods?
Like Hitler.
That's not evil. We kill things. That's evil.
No, we're
Helping
evil.
people pass to the afterlife isn't.
No, Vecna doesn't do that. That's Kalemvor.
No, Vecna's the guardian of death.
No, that's Kalemvor.
No.
Vecna's the god of secrets.
Yeah, Vecna's the evil god of secrets.
Let's solve this out.
Kalemvor is the lawful good guy of death.
Let's see. Player handbook.
Oh yeah.
Let's
maybe.
go.
Yeah,
to
I'm looking through.
Pantheon.
That's Merkel. Merkel is the god of death.
Deities of Forgotten Realms. Where is good old Veki? Well, he's not
Oh.
on that list.
Vecky's on Greyhawk.
Oh. Well, he will
I'm
be
gonna-
part of this game.
Greyhawk.
I'm going to cast Divine Sense.
Oh, yeah. This place reeks of demons.
Oh, fabulous. Is there any in this area where we are right now?
No, this is just thick demon summoning ritual chamber.
So it's a demon. Did we summon a Gariskro or whatever the fuck it's called?
You don't know what you've summoned, but you do have the whiffs of tremendous, like beyond what you've ever experienced before, and even outshining those like expectations of massive, stenching, dark, demonic foulness.
I think we did well here today, guys.
We should probably leave.
I think we should probably leave. Is there anything else worth of value in this room that we can steal?
You could search the pit.
I'm jumping down. No, I'm not. No.
Yeah, I now I'm gonna light a torch and just drop it down, see how far it goes.
Yeah. You never hear it touch a bottom.
Fuck.
Alright, let's go.
What about the other door that we could have smashed through?
Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
can always touch base with that.
Well, I'm gonna try to put the bowl back on there and just.
Yeah, you lift the pedestal and you put it back into its allocated like slot.
What have we done, guys?
What have you done?
Hey,
Yeah, I'd like
this
to
was a
blame this on you.
cooperative effort to bring,
Nope.
death
This
to
was a
hell.
cooperative effort.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's Lucia's fault for exploding.
Yeah, I reckon that's fair.
You're
All
making me
feathers
really
fault
want to
for
give
not
him a
stopping us.
curse of just, every time I feel like it, I make him roll the d20 and on a 20 he explodes harmlessly, repuffs, and...
So what you're saying is I shouldn't heal you anymore. That's what I'm hearing.
I like that, yes.
Right, yeah, let's go check the other door.
So, it's wooded and blocked off, but, as I said before, not seemingly fitted to the wall. Apparently, it appears like a wooden wall that has been rested up against this entrance.
Can we just
Can we move it?
Yeah, can we just gently push it, see if that does anything?
You give it a push, and you feel there may be a bit of give to it.
So would this be counted as a door?
It doesn't count as a door because you've already opened a door.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna try and move the thing out of the way.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
help.
The only angle you have to do that with is to push it, and you do feel that it will move and tilt forward and will fall over.
Can I stop it from like making a sound like a crash or not?
Can I use Mage Hand to try and catch it so it doesn't make a noise?
Yeah, sure. So like from the other side, kind of?
Yeah.
Can you see that
Or, like-
area?
Well, or like grab it. So once we push it, like grab the top of it and slow its descent.
It's tricky. My common rule is usually, can you see that region to cast into? That is usually my limitation with these things.
Well, if like I imagine if we're pushing it over, we can see the top of it.
You'll see a ledge. So, yeah, you begin to do so. You see a bit of natural illumination of the moonlight, or rather the night light, sort of come in through somewhere, and the ledge will now be discernible. And when you do that, you will give me a... It won't be Arcana, it's just the dexterity in your fingers. You will give me an acrobatics check, or something dexterous, if you like.
For
casting quick enough to catch
okay.
the thing before it falls over.
So what's higher, like your sleight of hand or like your acrobatics or stealth or whatever?
Oh yeah, Mage Hand is Sonomic. Fuck.
Oh, so you just say
Should have
it.
thought about that. No, that means it has hand gestures.
Right, got you. Well, yeah, but it
Yeah.
makes sense. You mimic the hand. Yeah, give me a dexterity of some kind.
All right. Do I have any pluses to? Nope.
Yep, that will do it. You will catch it, and you will hold it there carefully. You will, however, hear the sound of tumbling books come out from the shelves as one or two just fall over and flap open.
Okay, I'm
All
gonna
right, guys. I think this is a bookshelf.
just a bit. I'm gonna try and get to the other. Is there enough room for us to like get to the other side?
What, sorry?
Does someone want to try and fit their hands through the gap and maybe like pull it to the side?
I mean, I'll have a go if you want.
Does it look like there's bookshelves on either side of it?
You cannot discern that. What you do see is the edge of the bookshelf, something like 5 feet away on either side. It's pretty broad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, it's leaning forward a little bit, so can we see what's next to it at all?
From your point of angle, all you see is some you see some wooden interior rooms, not unlike that of the tavern you came down from.
Alright, cool.
I mean,
Alright, yeah,
just
try
let
and
the
slide
mage
it
hand
across.
Should we just let the mage hand like slowly lower it down?
Well, it's got books in it, it'll make a lot of noise.
Well,
It'll just
it's
all
only
fall
books,
out. Yeah, but the noise.
I guess.
Just try and like pull it to the side, I guess.
Yeah, we'll try and lift it and like shimmy it to the side a little bit until we can get through.
Yeah, all right.
Careful as possible.
That's absolutely fine. The only issue you will have with that is that the edges are quite far out of reach, given your angle.
Could we like push it from the base and then let it fall backwards onto us instead of falling forward?
That's absolutely possible, yeah. It's
Okay.
not hinged from what you can see, given your angles.
Yeah. Okay.
And at this point, yeah, it is a bookshelf.
Okay.
Well, I'll try and keep the top steady so it doesn't fall while they try and push.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys begin to. This is an athletics check. Whoever wants to give me that.
Okay.
Yeah, even that will do it. You will gently push the bookshelf forward, and eventually you will begin to have a space big enough for you guys to shuffle out from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll put the bookshop like upright, so I don't have to hold it anymore.
Yeah, when the back
And
aligns
guess
with the
we'll go
top,
in.
when the bottom aligns with the top, it ends up that way anyway.
Cool.
Great.
Alright then. So, when you push this out and you shuffle into the next room, you see a very dusty, tiny little library. It's nothing massive. It is really just like it's a study. That's what it's better composed to. It's a study. One writing desk, and the walls are surrounded with various dark-looking tomes. And what's more, there is also one door that is boarded up completely from the inside.
Is there anything of significance inside this room other than just books?
And let me guess, they're all in Elvish.
They are not.
I'd like to
Oh.
look for any particularly magical books.
I'll give it my hand.
Yes, there are a lot that talk about dark rituals and talk about demon summoning.
Sweet.
Does anything say like about a specific demon we may have summoned?
Demons and devils are both creatures that have tremendous lack of power when it comes to knowing their name. This is something a demon would actually seek to get into the material world to burn all traces of. I don't mind sharing that to a paladin. The reason they do this is because as part of summoning, knowing the name of the creature will give you power over it.
Oh yeah, that's like metagaming a bit. Like in a gate spell, you have to know the demon's name, don't you, to summon
Yes, absolutely.
it?
You need to know
Okay.
the demon's name. And whenever any of these books begin to talk about such a name, you can see that the part of that page has been, like, burnt.
Trouble.
But not in a
Okay.
way to actually burn the paper. Like, it actually burnt the lettering through magic.
Okay.
Maybe we should have looked at this place first, and then go accidentally release the demon.
Maybe. Is there anything else? Like, is there any like other books that like are?
Can I?
You said there's a desk?
Mm-hmm.
While we're in here,
I'd like to check
can
the
I-
desk.
Can I research about see if I can research a way to reverse the effects of a bag of devouring? Maybe turning it into a normal bag of holding.
Hang on, who keeps making slapping
He does.
noises?
Stop making that sound.
Someone's Leah like snapping their fingers or making like a slapping sound.
It's that cube, I think.
No, it's not me this time.
I'll keep an eye out. But anyway, you do researches in how to deal with a bag of holding, or a bag of devouring rather. There is no topic of that in this study. This is all about darker things. These are about blood rituals, sacrificing babies to get longer lifespan. This is about,
As a
deals with devils.
warlock, would I know, like as a caster, would I know anything about like how to treat that or anything
How
that
do you
would
mean?
help?
I
Well,
mean,
any way of
this is on brand for you. We can say
reversing-
that much. But you
Yeah.
have the proficiency of knowing dark dreams with Dendar the Night Serpent. And
yeah, but I'm
the
an
RT that you
arcana
use.
person. Would there be like through my learnings or any magical teaching, would I have ever learned how to deal with a bag of devouring?
No. It's absolutely not a...
Okay.
So, I want to just describe for a moment the kind of thing that you want and what actually happened. You wanted like a dark mentor who sort of took you to dark school, who then taught you at the dark academy about all the dark magic you could be up to. What really happened was that you were whispered maddening thoughts via your nightmares from a certain extraplanar entity that commanded that you test these out, going on nothing but whim and a little bit of curiosity to then kill your first rodent or something, and then to eat its tail while sniffing its blood in order to then attain a power you could call upon with a bit of, like, magical tinkering. There is much you don't know, and that all depends upon what your patron feeds to you, as that is part of your pact.
Can I, like, ask Dendar if he knows anything? Just randomly.
Certainly. Do you have the
While
clue
he's
to
doing
spell?
that, I'd like to check the desk.
No, but he's spoken to me before. My
He
guy
has.
might think it's a two-way thing. Maybe
It
I
is
can
not.
ask him a question.
It is not a two-way thing.
Alright.
Not yet, anyway. You hope it will be a two-way thing. Eventually.
Alright, so metagaming, like out of thing right now. How would I go about learning how to do that?
Oh my god.
Like fixing the bag of devouring.
That is a very good question. You sell it and you get a proper one.
Yeah, but I mean I can turn it into a bag of holding.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure you can though.
The bag.
You have what I believe is like what is the syndrome where, you know, a woman will basically, or rather a spouse will be like, but I can change him.
No,
He's
I mean
got a
you
good
can.
side, really.
All you have to do is turn it inside out and it turns into a bag of holding.
No, it doesn't.
If you read the text, you turn it
Okay.
inside out and it closes
Alright.
the portal.
Okay. All right. Let's check it out. Let's not dismiss you too quickly. I'll be surprised. In which case, I'll just give a flat arcana because I never knew this was a thing.
Yeah, turning the bag inside out
There we go.
closes the orifice.
This bag superficially resembles a bag of holding, but it is a feeding orifice for a gigantic extra-dimensional creature. Just want to give emphasis to that. Turning the bag inside out closes the orifice. Okay. It does not say it becomes a bag of holding. The extra-dimensional creature attached to the bag can sense whatever is placed inside the bag, animal, whatever, when part of it, bada bada bada. Another creature, bada bada bada. Any creature that starts its turn inside the bag is devoured, bada bada bada. Oh, well that's pretty much instant. Its body destroyed. Oh damn, well, we skipped over that bit. Inanimate objects can be stored, however, once each day. The bag swallows an object inside of it. Already covered that. If the bag is pierced or torn, it is destroyed. Okay, so turning it inside out nullifies it, will not make it an extra dimensional space. It will just nullify the entrance trying to eat things. It does not say it becomes a bag of holding.
Alright. Just for argument's sake.
Okay.
Does the bag of devouring in your mind act the same as a bag of holding?
It does not, because at the each day it will swallow something if it chooses.
Yeah, I mean like magic-wise. Like
It's
how
a
it
being.
works.
It's like a mimic.
Yeah,
mimic
it's like a
bag.
mimic bag. Yeah.
It's not an actual bag of holding. It just
If I have
acts
to be
like
honest, for what you're asking for, yeah, it will hold objects until it decides to eat some of them, and it chooses not to eat you. It will be, for all intents and purposes, a bag of holding.
We might as well just sell it if we get the opportunity to.
it, or destroy it.
Yeah. But yeah, so can we do like can Cyphers go check out that desk?
Yeah, pardon me for that. So, Feather did grab there first, so I'll deal with him. Feather, you want to read some cool-looking tomes. You do. Some of which has parts of abyssal I don't think you could read in, but other parts still talk about the mad ravings of certain individuals whose names are unfamiliar to you, who talk about their experiences joining with their imps and their, chained devils and their succubi and incubi that have all gone through various demonic pacts to achieve their wants and desires, and how if you ever want anything in this world, you've got to be willing to take it by supreme foul force.
Alright.
Yeah. Cyphers next. I'd like to check the desk for letters or something. Okay, so...
Specifically letters, like detailing what whoever...
Yeah, there is a letter in particular. Now, this one is opened, and its contents are words, but they don't seem to have anything written on them. However, you get the impression that there is something at play here. You believe this was received, someone wrote on this, somebody received this, and somebody read it. But for all intents and purposes, this letter appears blank to you.
Okay, well,
Pocket it or something.
yeah, I'll keep it.
Alright, fair enough. On top of that, there is also a vial of ink that has an especially interesting hue to you guys. You've never seen its like before.
Okay.
It is unsealed and very good to work with.
I'll put it in the party stash or whatever. We can have a look at it later.
Can I take a little drop of that ink and put it on that letter?
Certainly. What you notice is that the droplet will fall and it will basically turn invisible. But over the spot, you feel a little bit of warmth over it.
Yeah, okay, I'll put it in the thing, and then if we ever get a chance to identify it or something.
We need to dispel magic.
Yeah.
Okay then, anything else?
Yeah, I like to research anything about that specific demon summoning we did and about curse removal.
So there's a lot about how you get curses and how to curse others. Nothing to do with removing curses.
Okay.
As that is and there is one part that says, for those that are naive children dabbling in magics they know not, and who deserve what they get.
Alright.
There will be one passage that will speak as such, because these authors are not polite or kind. However,
alright, well, yeah.
Yeah. When you read on, the entity in question has, predictably, its name burnt out. However, you will discern a passage that speaks of the nature of such a demon. I will just open up my monster manual now so I get it right.
The show explodes.
You must be getting really, really tired of that. Let's be honest.
Never. No, he'll always explode.
No! Stop exploding!
Yeah.
You just say that to yourself. Look. Just look in the mirror. Dude. Gotta stop.
You're like Bomb from the Angry Birds movie.
No one saw that.
I see it many
Correct.
times.
I saw it on Netflix.
Oh my god.
That was about it.
Alright, so the name is lost, but it appears to be a creature of chains, an assassin. And it appears as... Well, actually, hang on. I almost fucked that up because that is a devil. That is a devil. And I need a demon. I almost fucked that up. I almost made a massive bit of shit.
I was about to say, is it a fucking... Oh, what's that thing called that was chasing Vax in Critical Role forever?
Don't know. Because I still not watch Critical Role.
What was it called? It was a...
Ah!
Fuck, oh well.
I know exactly what this is. Yes.
That chase backs?
This is a creature in the service of Lolth, the goddess of spiders.
God.
But among
in service of what?
Lolth, the drow goddess.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But more than that, this is a creature of which shares snake-like qualities, because Lolth so chose her as a servant due to her feminine wiles and her power over men.
Oh, fuck.
There's even another passage from somebody else, what looks like an adventurer, who seemed to spot this creature. The temple was strewn with body parts. We concluded that the cultists had summoned a powerful demon and not lived to regret it. Or rather, yeah, and not lived to regret it. Not wanting to get hacked to pieces ourselves, we cut short our expedition and returned to the village of Homlet with our tails between our legs. Rufus and Byrne had a good laugh at our expense, let me tell you. Naelum, a young half-elf wizard, chronicling her one and only visit to the Temple of Elemental Evil.
How do we have a passage written in from Greyhawk?
Good question.
I don't like this.
Extra dimensional pat.
What have I done?
Yeah, what have we done?
I believe that you may have summoned the elemental evils. So
No,
have fun with that.
That's another campaign that we
No,
have going
fought
on.
them.
Exactly. There's another campaign that's starting because she released the demon.
Oh yeah, this is the tie-in to how you set off the arch. This is how you fucking summon Yancy Bin.
Oh god. What type of monster? Oh,
You know it's a
shite.
demon.
I was thinking of a Rakshasa, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, fuck me, what the hell is this?
You know it's a demon, and you know that it has snake-like qualities. And you know that it is feminine in appearance.
It's Black
So
Widow.
basically, it's your sister.
Yeah, it's Black Widow. Oh, cock. Right, okay, well that's going to be fucking Shira's goal for the rest of the fucking campaign. Trying to find out what this thing is and how to beat it.
Why beat it?
God.
Why not let it loose?
What?
Just an afterthought. Why try to beat it? It's done nothing to you. Let it wreak havoc.
I guess so, yeah. Well, it's affected me, that's the thing.
That is true.
So, you know, I don't owe the world anything, but the fact that it's affected me is a bit...
The passage
It's
will
like
mention, since you are on that point, that your curse will last so long as the person does not know the entity's name.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you,
We
Spider.
should have fucking went in that door. I'm sorry, guys.
Or
We should have
until
knocked
you
it
kill
down.
it. Or it's
Not
dispelled.
even a remove curse spell won't get rid of it.
You may remove... Well, it doesn't say.
What does it specifically say? It says until the thing's killed,
Or you know its name.
I know its name, or until the curse is removed. Is that what it said? Or is that it?
Well, when the curse is removed, the curse will be removed. But the
Oh,
passage
okay.
says, if you know the creature's name and you say it, or you kill the creature, then your curse will be lifted. If you summon this incorrectly, which you presume you have.
Oh, cock and balls.
You should have sacrificed Bibbidi.
No!
We should have came here. We should
Hang on.
have fucking came in here.
Has Bibbidi come down the hallway yet, or is he still back in the place?
He's still back in the place.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take this book with me.
Okay.
Is there anything else of worth in this like room other than books?
No, that's a very good question. Why don't you make me a perception check?
Oh, well, I've got shitty perception, guys.
I could do
Someone
it.
else want to help? Yeah. Yeah, so someone else have a go.
Perception.
Hey.
That's very good. Okay. Let's just have a looky here.
Could I call this book Book of the Spider Demon? Would that work?
Certainly.
Cool.
Out of character, is it a... I don't know, I'm just looking up random shit.
Out of character, I'm not going to ruin the suspense.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking die.
Well, the thing I'm looking at probably isn't what we are dealing with. Nah, yeah.
The more you try to guess, the more OP I may make it.
I just figured it's probably some sort of demon gorgon.
Interesting.
Or what if it's a Gorgon demon?
Nice.
Well, that's basically the same thing.
Is it the?
Only not as good as what I said.
Oh, god damn it!
Alright, so Cyphers,
Bye,
that roll
Shira.
was good enough. And I'm just trying to find the appropriate thing here. Trying to find the page, it just kept going on.
Maybe
Here
the
we go.
name of that demon is on this letter. Oh, who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so there is a red latexy book that's on its front covers has the picture of a very bearded man with rings on it. When you begin, the book contains memory and logic exercises, and its words are charged with magic from what you can see. But I won't say any more on it.
Oh, is that one of them? Out of character, is that one of them books that increases a stat by 2 permanently, but then can't be used again for 100 years?
Might be.
Oh shit! Okay, they're cool.
So that's like a wisdom or an int thing. I'd love that.
They're all of them. There's like a strength 1, dex 1, or whatever. I want to give my barbarian one of them, if for the strength.
Yeah, I
one.
could use a charisma one.
Yeah.
You do not have a charisma one.
Or
So,
wisdom.
so what was this? Sorry, it was a bloke with a beard and rings and shit.
Do you want to spend a short rest so you can identify it?
Yeah, let's short rest.
Yeah.
No, let's, guys.
Yeah, let's go outside,
Rest
maybe.
in the dungeon.
Yeah. Okay, let's take that with us as well. I'll just put in the thing. Special book.
Yeah, when you leave this book and you take your short rest in the freezing cold, it is a tome of clear thought. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your intelligence score increases by 2, and does your maximum for that score. And as does your maximum for that score. The manual then loses its magic, but regains it in a century.
No one uses it, do they?
No, they don't.
No.
Well, we can hold on for it in case any of us die and we have a wizard backup. Cough, cough, I have a minotaur.
Oh, that's very
Or
meta.
you might be able to sell it for a lot of money.
Yeah.
Or
that you
trade
can
it
do.
for something.
Very much.
Any other magic item, or perhaps a different manual.
Alright, well, you know.
Oh, I fucked up. It's not a red leather looking thing. It's rather a pristine, like platinum looking book with sparkly, like purpley looking jewels to its front.
Right. Was there anything else in that room, or was that was pretty much it?
The rest is mad ramblings of cultists.
Darn it!
Okay. Well, I'll take the Book of the Spider Demon, and I'll stick the poem. Let's put it in the bag of devouring. No,
I'll
Yeah,
hold on
do
to
it.
that one.
Just put it in the bag of the fire. We can get it out.
never.
They might eat it. It at some point decides to try to eat the things in there. It's like, I'm hungry. I'll eat cold.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So who's having that? Cyphers.
Yeah, I'll hold that.
Okay.
Found it.
Damn it! I really want to bring up my Minotaur now.
What's also good is that the maximum increases, so you can increase it with
I know,
your
yeah.
base ability scores.
Yeah. Well, my Minotaur is like a transmutation wizard with like already 20
I
fucking
love him. Wait, what? What int?
20 and
Oh wow, that sounds fucked, but yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. That's cool. I can see that. Okay.
well, oh shit, no, he's level 9 on the other game, so I'll have to put him over and make him 4. But and he would have 18 anyway. So let's carry on.
Okay. That's really funny. Yes, so you guys have a very eventful night summoning demons. Nobody is
Oh.
any the wiser, and unless you do anything else, you can all get a long night's rest.
I'm going to ponder over this book and stay very close to Lucio
Why close to the show?
because he is a cleric.
Oh, I like that. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that you're
Now
okay.
you like me.
Now you like gods.
Look. I think this god shit is bullshit anyway, but I have always liked you, darling. Look, you just know what to do when it comes to curses and shit, I assume. So I am staying next to you because I am a little bit scared.
Look, as soon as we hit, I believe, next level, I can give this a shot.
What do you mean by level? What you're talking about?
What is this level?
I'm talking about the abstract concepts of power that the gods wove into the universe.
Oh, of course. Oh, now I understand. Yes, I also know about that. Except it wasn't the gods. It was Carl down the road.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, guys, tonight was a epic fuck up.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Oh, we didn't even get any loot.
This is in no way going to bite us in the ass in about 4 levels.
No, not at all. Fighting
Maybe
a dragon.
Bit later when
nope.
you're about the right CR for it.
Is there any, priests or anything in this convoy?
No, not really.
Fuck, okay,
Just me.
Yeah, really.
Man, that sounds so ominous.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. I'm gonna go fucking have a word with that barkeep tomorrow. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm just gonna pick up Bibbidi, of course. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't admit that we were breaking and entering and pillaging somebody else's secret temple. I'm just saying maybe we should just ignore everything and move on.
Or we could just kill them all.
Yeah, okay. We really need to be higher level before that can become our standard operating procedure for everything.
I'm really tempted to just throw these 5 barrels of alchemist fire at the building.
Dude, do it.
Low profile.
You
Profile. We're sucking at it, but there's sucking at keeping a low profile, and then there's tossing nukes around while cackling like the Joker, keeping a low profile.
If I roll a 1,
you're not quite there yet. You're pushing us in that direction.
If I roll a 1, I'm doing it. No, I won't.
No, I'm interested. What's your dice roll? Is it a D1?
It was a 20. No, it was a 20.
Oh, go on. I want to see this.
Okay, there is no. Okay, thank God. Oh.
What happens if you roll a 1? Would you go?
I was gonna throw all of my alchemy fire at that building.
All right. Well, for the next week,
okay,
I'd like to try and find a buyer for the bag of devouring.
Yeah.
That is easily done in a city because the rules of auctioneering in Xanathar's Guide to Everything, it is not a quick situation. You have to spread a rumor that you're selling, get it on a auctioneering's table, which does happen. Baldur's Gate is one such place you can absolutely.
Can't you just sell it to a dude?
Absolutely not. You can try, but you will be massively undersold.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll be like, "I'll give you 50 gold for it," and you'll be like, "No," and I'll be like, "Then I don't care."
Oh, good point. Okay.
Leon,
Right,
what's a bird merchant gonna do with a magical item that's supreme?
Not hold one of his birds. That's what he's gonna do.
God.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're stuck with the bag of devouring until we get to Waterdeep, and then we can sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is we can probably get a lot more for it.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
In an auction, hell yeah. You're heading over to Waterdeep, and that point, yeah, it'll be worth a lot.
Oh, why has my con gone down? God damn it. Everything's just setting in.
It's also because it's 8, it's not even just 0, it's -1.
Oh.
It's fine, buddy. We'll figure something out.
It's not fine, he's a frontliner.
Luckily, I've got 20 AC, so.
Yeah, when has that ever helped us?
Alright, dickhead.
Alright. Anyway.
Well, I've only just got 20 AC. I haven't had it in a fight yet since I've been.
So, you guys eventually might consider winding down for the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, Shayera, your dreams aren't pleasant.
Oh, fabulous.
You dream of yourself. You dream of yourself with 6 arms and a snake tail. And you then dream
it was
of
the thing I
that
was looking
self
at.
beginning to hack down like, well, it just doesn't matter what it hacks down. It's just people, really squishy, frail little people, as flesh and blood fly everywhere. And the rapture of that bloody carnage is just absolutely outstandingly brilliant.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. No, she's thinking, maybe this isn't such a bad thing then.
And then your dream ends with this demon, or rather yourself, shedding your skin to make way for a much darker entity. And you wake up.
Hang on, am I the demon?
Question.
You done just got possessed, boy.
Soylent Green is people?
I think this is a thing where you might be the demon later.
Oh, fuck me.
So maybe you should clean up your act and stop being horribly evil all the time.
But where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
The not suffering personality death as your soul is devoured from within by the darkness.
Oh, no.
Because, I mean,
When you put it that way, it's basically Toru all over again. I love it.
God's sake, every character I have has some kind of existential dream crisis. Fucking Ashidu could change race. Fucking Toru could see his dad, then he gives him random lightning bullshit powers. Shoira's now a spider snaky demon.
When you put it that way, it's almost like I'm picking on you.
God damn.
Ozil.
Hi.
Dendar feels pleased.
Yay.
Oh, because we released a demon. You're welcome, Dendar. You fucking dick.
Fuck you,
Well,
Dendar.
he feels pleased because now there's going to be more nightmares in the world for him to feed on.
You get it.
Yeah. I got you, big man. I got you.
I want the dreams. I let it loose. I want the attention.
Also, I'm quite sure that the end game is to turn Shira into a demon of some sort.
That's what's gonna happen. I knew I would always have to kill her.
Hey, well,
what?
Something's gonna happen. I knew Luke was doing this. You're railroading some kind of epic confrontation.
Is this like
you don't
a
have
mix
an oath
between
your paladin and not screw with him later on?
That's yeah. Is this like a mix between Eris and Toru?
Good question.
God, fuck.
You really don't know what this is.
Oh no!
Did I tell you to pour your blood into a pool in a really shifty-looking demon summoning room?
This is why I wanted to do the holy water.
Yeah.
Should we just
Tell me, Shia.
Out of
I want to
curiosity,
hear. Out of curiosity, did I make you pour blood into a demon sacrificing altar? I'm just really curious.
You did because you put it in the game.
Well, I may as well put a bunch of kids.
Out of curiosity, what would have the holy water done?
Very good question. Maybe you'll have to come back to find out.
Well, I mean,
It's not there anymore.
I released the demon. There's nothing to do in there anymore.
The holy water. It might have removed the words, making it impossible for the demon to ever be summoned again for all eternity, locking it and banishing it away where it can be forgotten. But we'll never know.
You motherfuckers fucking knew it.
Where's the fun in that, though?
Where's the fun in that?
The fun is in not
at least
dooming the world.
At least I got a thumbs up from Dendar, so that was cool.
He's a big snake. You got the tail up from Dendar.
Oh, hell yeah. He winked at me.
Yeah. He gave you like those horizontal eye slit winks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have one of his eyes.
Great, so we're shivering in this cold.
Excuse me.
Our two evil tendencies.
I'm not skipping over that little, I have one of a god's eyes.
I do. It's one of the things for a haunted one. One of my eyes resemble his.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Okay. Yeah, you got a snake eye.
Yeah. One of my eyes is the same as Dendar's, and one of them's a tiefling's eye.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You look like a freak.
I've got a disgusting black arm that was done by a black dragon.
It's fine. I mask it most of the time, so it's fine.
What with?
I don't know. Thaumaturgy or prestidigitation allows me to change what my eyes look like.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, thaumaturgy.
Okay.
So I mask it when I'm in public because that's kind of creepy to have like one snake, like demonic snake guy.
So
Like,
what was your harrowing event?
No, surely not.
What was your harrowing event that happened then?
I was born under a dark star.
Ooh.
You can feel it watching you coldly and distantly. Sometimes it beckons you in the dead of night.
Love it.
Are you a dragon from Game of Thrones?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty much.
sweet.
We'll have a
Oh,
constantly-
Jesus.
Yep.
Let's see how this unfolds then, lads.
You guys. Will...
Also, if you look into my eyes, you just see darkness and horror.
So, yeah. The next.
Oh, and I stole the horses.
Yeah.
I want that. I want that to be a thing. I stole the horses.
Yeah.
After they're coming out of this, I'm like, you know what? Something to say.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Can I put them in the bag of devouring?
No, I want the horses.
They are difficult to fit in there. Now, there is something of interest to you guys.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, the music stopped. This isn't good.
Each of the 4 windows that has you would have had one of those guys in beforehand. Now, from the window pane has been wrapped some rope, and on the edge of each rope dangles the cold, lifeless, freezing bodies of these
What
Yes.
the fuck?
as they are
Yes.
all hung.
Thank you,
And-
demon.
I told you, that demons got my back.
And
We
across
asked
their
it like,
now
hey.
naked chests, from their own skin, is carved something in Elvish.
Yes.
I'll go grab the moon elf. Yeah.
Hey. Well, I will literally
She
pick her up if I
gasps
have
in
to.
horror and terror like everybody else. Everybody's looking to scramble out of here as soon as, people have noticed this grim, horrible
is not our fault.
scene.
I'm gonna turn invisible, run into their rooms, and loot fucking everything.
Oh god!
While
realize
he's doing that,
Realize that we have their horses and their loot. So
Well,
as
So
far
long
as
as you
everyone's
have a
concerned,
reason
we
to
murdered
want to
them.
be with friends and you want to fight dragons, I gotta be cool with it.
yeah.
And
Well, while he's doing that, I'll just be grabbing the moon elf. Like, what does it say? What does it say?
So she's really nervous and and stuff, and she takes a moment to think and to all that stuff. Basically, sorry. Because I forgot all about the fact that she can read. Okay. It says, I will kill who I am requested to kill.
Whoa! Oh my fuck! Have we got our own
Requested-
personal
okay.
demon?
I think we do
have our own
because
assassin.
I asked him to kill them, and he did.
I would like to point out that it probably. I'm just gonna be like, there's always a price for that. Let's get out of here
There's always a price.
very quickly.
right.
It's really fucking hilarious that you have said that, because at the back of their skin, when their backs will turn in the wind, it literally fucking does say, and I will take a life for each I am told to kill.
Oh, great.
Oh fuck! This is a demon Jacques and Agar we're dealing with right now, isn't it?
There it is.
Oh,
All right,
fuck me.
so that's 4 people that this demon killed for you. So it's going to kill you 4 times.
Well,
What,
or
four
it's gonna
people?
kill 4 of you.
I let it
I have
loose.
nothing to do with this.
Maybe it'll just
Nothing
feel like.
It's going to literally make you explode this time. Instead of just that, it's just going to hit you with such force that your body just goes pink mist
Right.
and just
What
explodes.
do I find in their rooms?
Hey, Shaira, your constitution modifier was 12, wasn't it?
No, it's 14.
Oh, in that case then, your constitution modifier isn't 8, it's 10.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
That could
You're
have
not
been
going to
worse.
try and discern what's going on with that?
What, with my con mod?
Yeah?
Oh, I get it. I know.
There we go.
I know. I figured it out.
What?
For every person we tell to kill, it steals 1 constitution point.
They killed 4 people. I lost.
So
Oh,
it took
cock.
4 constitution, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry I got the maths wrong a little bit before.
Oh, fuck. So if I take a life, they mean take a life point from me.
And
Pretty much.
what's also interesting, you didn't
don't worry.
directly ask it in person. It just knew your desires to see who you want killed.
You dickhead. Oh my god.
Hey, no. It's linked to you. That means you wanted them dead as well.
You
Of
did.
course I did.
Yep.
Well, then there you go.
Well, I hope you don't want anyone else dead, because then it will slowly. You might want to practice some meditation or something.
Oh my god. The only thing I want dead right now though is a fucking dragon. And I don't think that demon can kill a fucking ancient black dragon.
Oh, I don't know.
It just might take more hit points
Oh
to kill
fuck.
the spell.
And I've also got to meditate so my mind doesn't think back to those fucking paladins.
Yeah, you need to really focus in on that, or let it kill out of hate and let
Why
that.
does it have to be me, a hateful, evil, oathbreaker paladin?
I think you answered your
Why?
own
Yeah,
question there.
I don't know. Why must it be me? All I did
Oh.
was spill my blood willingly in a demon summoning pool without reading
And
the
then call
instructions to
something
it.
forth.
Cyphus feels bad. I'm gonna avoid Shire. I'd just be like, I am the one who said put blood in there.
And I was gonna do it. Imagine how badly that would have turned out.
Yeah, no, that would have been really fun.
Shreya just sort of falls to the floor, pulls out her dagger, and just sort of hugs it.
No, seppuku. Just
No. Like, okay, well, she's gonna whatever. She's gonna get it out and just be like hugging it, but not to the point where it's gonna stab me in the face or whatever.
Also, just so we're clear, your con mod goes, well, your con score goes to 0. You die.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear on that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
So
let
you can
Shire
kill
have
9 people.
That's not the point, dudes.
The point is you're fucked.
now may be the time for some self-exploration, maybe some re-examining of your life choices.
Paladin of Redemption sucks ass.
Well, you don't have to be a paladin of redemption. You just have to not break. You just have to unbreak your oath. Maybe that might help.
Oh no.
You have to unbreak the oath of breaking oaths. Wow.
Oh. Well,
You don't have to go full-on paladin of redemption. You might, go ancients or crown or there's that new one in Xanathar's. I don't even remember.
Ah, the oath of conquering.
Conquest.
Yeah.
Conquest.
Yeah, conquest and redemption, which sucks anus.
Or you can find out its name and destroy it.
It burned its name.
I'm not gonna lie. As like a player, this is really making me question whether I want to go into Warlock at all, and I really don't at this point.
Wonderful.
Oh, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Oh, fuck a duck.
So I'm just saying you might want to just re-examine your things and figure out your priorities, and then once you have them, we will execute.
My
It's
mistake.
always my character as well.
Dude, you've poured your own blood into a demon summoning pool.
Because I thought that might summon the demon and we could kill it and we might get loot.
You got something?
The purest of motivations.
Yeah.
So, what would have happened if I didn't move the pedestal?
It would have been trapped down there.
So this probably wouldn't.
Alright, so that's
I
my
was
fault on that
completely
one.
baffled by that, and it just like, hit me in a sheer moment. Yes.
I'm gonna have to watch
skill.
your face when you upload the video when I do that.
Yes,
Oh, God.
I want you. You just want to see the moment where I paused, I thought about it, and then you want to see the moment where it all came together for me.
You know, there was a moment which, unfortunately, I'm not recording. Is a moment where my happiness died.
There was a moment you
that's
broke
quite
me with a
apparent.
goddamn bird, but we're all good now.
Oh, Jesus!
All right, so let's move on to happier times. What
I'm
the
gonna go
fuck did I
take a
loot
cold
from their
shower.
rooms?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, let's change the subject.
Yeah, you got a road trip to carry on with.
No, like what did
Loot from his
Ozil's
rooms,
nick?
dead people's rooms, looting,
Oh, right.
invisible.
Yes. Now, their contents that you can see they did have all been burnt,
Oh fuck!
Oh, motherfucker.
including
Fuck you,
upon which
man.
their walls, which also have abyssal writing on them.
Oh, I can read that.
You can read that, yes. The abyssal writing reads as follows: "What value they had in life will always be mine."
Damn it.
That's
Well,
not
that
fair.
sucks.
So she kills them and takes their loot.
What?
Damn it.
So there's
Yeah, but
no,
that's-
there's
He's
no
a
like,
demon adventurer.
there's no like
Yeah.
gold or anything about. It's all just.
Yo,
gold.
she took it all. Demon.
That just means
Fuck.
when we kill her, she'll just like explode with loot.
It's like a pinata.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure it's gonna work exactly like that, but I'm on board.
Remember when this campaign was about dragons?
I remember you all were
Well,
really bored
that
with the dragons.
we got past that pretty quickly.
Mm.
We should have
Alright,
fucking just
let's,
jumped down to fucking Underdark.
Yeah, I should have. Let's.
well.
All right, I'll return and relay the news.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyhow.
Treya is visibly terrified.
Oh, what of? There's nothing to be afraid of.
Just because she saw that and then was like, I'm going to die. And I haven't completed my quest. And we didn't, and I still don't have a dwarven thrower for my other characters. Oh, goddamn.
Yep. With that all having been taken care of, you guys leave the cheery scene of the 4 hanging bodies left there for the innkeeper to deal with. And, yep, you all just carry on. Another set of days. Nothing particularly happens on the second day. Easy enough going. You're very much questioned as the caravan is certainly up in uproar as everybody's wondering who committed that murder. And they all ask with specific interest. Wow.
Sorry, guys, we didn't do anything. We're
In fact,
I'm just like nodding at the Shire. I was like,
What? Huh? Yeah, what?
oh, what is this?
we did.
Also,
None of us laid our hands on them.
what is the snake doing with a sword?
that's the snake
Hell,
demon.
it's a snake demon.
Not the
Wow.
person.
It is the cutest snake demon that has
Right.
ever existed.
Yeah, I really love it. I really do love this. Like, these
Nothing
snake
personal,
bits.
kid. Oh. Treya is all day flicking through that book to see if she can find anything of value. The spider demon book.
Yeah. One thing that might catch your interest is, well, firstly, you begin to understand a lot of heavy references to Lolth, the Queen of Spiders,
Mhm.
and you also understand that this, from what subtly is mentioned, that this ring of cultists that got this creature into their possession to harness in such a way, this was a cult of drow. But more than that, one or two of them at some point had attained vampirism.
Yep, of course they did.
Drow vampires.
Well, that would explain the coffins.
Told you, vampires.
Like full drow or half drow?
That is not clarified.
Oh, I've got some errors to kill.
That would be
Jesus.
nice. That would be fun. But she's in a whole different region. She's up to her own stuff.
Well, okay, is there anything in the book which says anything specific about, an origin in the material plane
Oh no.
of, knowledge to do with this?
Oh no. No.
No, okay.
This is
fabulous.
not something that has come from the material plane.
No, that's what I'm saying, but, is there anything that specifies anywhere on the material plane might have more information about this?
This is demon summoning made with the blood of
Yeah.
Jacob and with the eyes and heart of my long wife.
Oh, not Jacob.
Also cited, these interesting references over in Baldur's Gate. Search your nearest library. Haha.
Well, you know what I mean? If it's something like...
And by the way, Jacob lives at 1426 Downing Street
Oh,
in the water quarter of Baldur's Gate. If you have any questions, please
consult Jacob.
If lost,
No, but
please send back to Demon Lord Scuppy.
No, but if it was in the book and he was writing in there and he might put a scratch note saying something like, need more information, consult library in Waterdeep or whatever.
No,
No,
because
okay.
this is something that was outside society. This was, mad shitting drow that may also have been sucking blood. This is not a social creature.
Oh, hence the underdark.
Yeah.
Is this all in game or is this shit you've made up?
Shit I made up.
Yeah, brilliant.
The inn wasn't, but everything past that little trapdoor, shit I made up.
Oh god, fucking damn it! I bet it was, in the actual game it was just and there's some beer. Oh, lovely.
No, there was nothing. It's
Oh,
just all
God,
about those
no.
dickheads, and I just thought this would be too boring with just them.
Oh, fabulous. Right, yeah, let's
What was
carry on.
another?
Then.
What was the path we were supposed to take?
There wasn't one. He made it up.
Yeah.
No, I mean with those dickheads, with those guys. What was
There is
the
no
normal
path
thing
you're
people
meant
do?
to take. There's just
It's just a sandbox.
yeah.
Well, I think if we weren't jackasses, we would have just kind of
So, okay.
accepted it and
You
moved
guys
on
are dicks.
without trying to exact petty revenge.
I blame Lucia.
Yeah,
However,
doing all of his
there is-
fucking
Hey, I was
story.
against the petty revenge.
Fucking
There
turtle.
is a name to the author.
Okay.
He is named Halimath Kafaxaf.
Okay.
Do your best to.
Halima Corflaxath.
Kafaxaf.
Alright, so onward on our adventure then.
Yeah, so the next day, evening-wise, whatever guards have been called around have been going wagon to wagon, asking about what people were up to at that time. And noticeably, Shaira and, all of you guys can all be spotted going into that place kind of late, and nobody can, be an alibi for you and say where you were, as you all left as a group. So the greatest suspicion is on you.
I'll explain. So yeah, we waited for them to go to bed, and then we camped out in the common room. I mean, there was no one in there, so we figured it would be okay to sleep down there.
Well, we didn't sleep down there, but we
We
waited out.
stayed there until we were told we couldn't stay there.
Which was when we came out and the commotion happened.
So in this kind of interrogation-y sort of, I've got an interrogation room. Nice, with Persona 5. So, yeah, that explanation you give is, well, condemning you. Because that puts you in the building at a point where
Well, they
nobody
already
knew
know
what
we
up
were
to.
in the building.
Well, these are people that were all traveling about their own way. The only other person who can talk about seeing you is the Moon Elf. And she remembers you coming to her with weird scribblings that she remembered
fuck.
were Elvish, but only later realized that they were Drow dialect.
Yes,
Yeah,
but then that would mean that because we don't speak any of that, and we didn't ask her for those
We
specific
couldn't write
words,
it.
then we
Yeah.
couldn't have written it.
That's true, but this is more suspicion on you. So, you know, you're coming out randomly with drow writing needing to be transferred. You're going back and forth into this place at hours that everyone else is retired at. And the only people that were in there, people you would have a motive to kill, are dead. Now,
Okay, out of character.
nobody is sad, you know. These
Should we
assholes
just
got what's
tell
coming
them
to
the
them.
truth?
That
No, we
is
shouldn't
God.
tell them the truth. I will fucking talk my way out of this. My charisma is high.
So is mine,
Got
but I'm still
this.
fucking that's terrified. Well,
And
she
if
is.
worst comes to worst, I'll just, thingy them.
thingy them. Right, but yeah, the pressure is on you because there is a few people who can all testify that you are looking shady as fuck. Now, however, at one point, another person is going to step forward. He's otherwise kept himself to himself, and you've not actually seen him. But this person appears to be wearing a red cape and neck flaps, along with a woolen cap.
Evil.
So, would you like to make me a perception check, please?
Oh,
All of us, or just
Anybody
cool.
who cares to do this.
I shall.
oh, there we go. Good old Lou.
Yeah. So Cyphus and Lucio, you notice that this guy has plenty of tattoos that he's trying to hide with his various garbs. But before you do anything with this information, he will simply perk up and he will go, "No, I know that these four, shady as they are, they, who's talking, but still, they haven't left my side. They're my guards, as it would happen. I know they've been lacking in, coinage, so I needed some company, so I decided to hire them along."
I'm really
gonna
tempted to
speak-
just shout out, "Who the fuck are you?"
I'm gonna speak to the group mentally. So should we run with this or not? Because he's probably gonna ask us for a favor later.
I think we should see how
We
this
have to
goes.
be inconspicuous.
Run with
so
it.
we take
We
all
just
we can do.
Alright.
We fucked up massively. Let's run with this.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's our alibi. Thank you sir, for coming and clearing up this misunderstanding and helping us
Not a problem. You work for me, so
talk
that's...
to the guards.
No, that's totally fine. You work for me, so obviously I had to make it clear for the others. Anyway, we do have some stuff to attend to with my wagon, so if you any notions to like the rest of the accusational guards and whatnot, if you would please give me my charges back, I'd be appreciated. And people don't like the explanation, but that is an alibi for which they can't argue with for the time being, decide how they may want to. And this gentleman waves you towards a wagon that's nearer to the front of the caravan, like convoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess we'll
Follow him.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
Who am I? Well, you can call me Joss.
Well, I'd like to call you by your real name.
It's part of my real name.
Joss Wheaton.
I'm just gonna sigh and be like, "What have we gotten ourselves into now?"
No.
Thanks for the help back there. But I must inquire as to why you would help us and what you could gain out of it.
He will give a grin as he will say, "Well, you're my guards, aren't you?"
Fine, sure, in theory, but what does that entail?
He gives a smirk as he says, "Take a wild guess."
Do you like spiders?
He will be. Oh hell no.
Horse snakes.
Hey, Shaira, you remember
Yeah.
that thing we found out a while ago? How do you feel about it?
Wait, what thing? I forgot. Not Will.
All right, out of character. The fucking death demon of assassination.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah,
I
you might
mean-
want to meditate a little bit, is what we're saying.
Yeah, we don't want anything
Introspection.
unfortunate to happen to our dear boss over here.
Breathe.
Yeah. Yes. I might have a
Look at
small...
Bibbidi. Look at Bibbidi.
Oh, hello,
Shaira has a
Bibbidi.
tendency to accidentally kill people, so you might want to steer clear. This is just a word of warning. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything.
It's a
I'm
recent
lis-
development.
Yeah, it's fairly recent, and we're not quite sure how to deal with it.
He will just basically say, "Well, so long it's to those who mean harm to me, I don't particularly mind who you kill."
Who are you?
Yeah, no, I'm saying this more for your safety. If you're planning on pissing her off at any point, don't. Just
That's
a word of warning.
He just hears this as like you trying to hype up your own god-like mercenary material, and he just like,
Sweet.
"I get it. You're all very dangerous-looking sorts. That's why, well, I want to take the opportunity to take you on as my personal envoy of guards."
Great. So,
So-
what is this? Should we get a contract drawn up and we can further this employment schedule?
You need to write it in blood. I've got fucking plenty, apparently.
Let's
All
not do
right.
that.
I'm gonna usher Shaira off to. We're gonna go. We're
Yeah,
gonna go
you
have
guys- You guys go meditate, get her stress levels down. That would be great.
I'm gonna go walk her through
Yeah.
some exercises that should help.
Yeah, you're like
Mental
Hulk
focusing.
now.
Ice cream.
You're like Hulk. You don't mean ill to others, but don't get me angry. You wouldn't
sun's
like
going
when I...
down.
Yeah.
The sun's getting real.
Cyphus
low.
Ozil, you can worry about the employment contract, hammer out the details, figure out what we need to be doing.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
it, guys.
yeah,
You guys-
he's going to
you guys
say-
can
And we'll set up
sort it
rotation.
out.
He's going to say, "Well, contract only applies to people who are getting paid."
He's got us there.
see, Shaira, you gotta learn to laugh. You gotta learn to laugh.
Lucio
Sometimes
explodes in the
randomly.
corner.
Sometimes you just have to laugh randomly with no connection to anything that is currently going on right now. I promise. There's no connection to anything.
Oh.
Nice. Anyway, so he will just basically ask, "Do we have any problems with this arrangement?"
Well, how about instead of a payment deal, we go on a sort of understanding?
Yes, I rather like that. I work with the understanding that we don't mention what you released, and you be my personal guards.
Great, that works for us, but I'd like to add one more stipulation.
I'm very curious about this one.
Do you spy?
We're probably going to be doing this a lot, so if you could, keep up this act, help us out, if ever something of an alibi comes up that we need, that would be great. And we'll do our best to guide you on our journey.
Oh, I don't mind lying through my teeth. The next time I might just have to cost you on top of your services to me.
See,
Oh,
Shair is not gonna like that.
I don't particularly care if Shaira likes that or not.
Your funeral.
So you know what we've released. Well, you might not. But you know of it.
He gives a nod.
Then you know what it's capable of.
He'll give a nod.
And when Shair gets stressed, it tends to flare.
I get murdery.
Look at your snake. Look at your snake. Look at Bibbidi.
Okay.
I
Look
mean,
at Bibbidi. Pet
you
Bibbidi.
saw what happened to those people, and we were just kidding. Like,
No, that wouldn't have worked then. One of you, most likely the one that this magic is bound to, genuinely wanted to see them dead. And
she wants to see a lot of people dead, and
I
I
imagine
you might be on her list.
I have certain ways of keeping myself exempt from these things.
Great, that would actually come in real handy for you.
For me, yes.
That's good to know, because
It's nice to have a walking alibi.
all right, you got yourself a deal.
Good. Glad to hear it. Anyhow, time to get us moving. You keep out there,
Great.
and you keep watch.
Sounds good to me.
Fair enough.
Yep, with that, you guys just basically begin traveling around, following his wagon, as, you know, you're close to him. And basically, you're now considered under the employment of Joss.
Do we need to make silly? Fuck, I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore.
I'm gonna go over and talk to Shair and like mentally, because I don't know if this motherfucker can hear us through some magical means.
Okay.
Hey, sorry about the head intrusion thing, but this is important. That dude
Okay.
says he has a way of like guarding against your demon assassin. Could be interesting. Might be able to help some way.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to figure out what this means of protection
I had
is.
a really weird dream last night.
Care
I want-
to share?
Oh wait, that's all.
Yeah, Lou,
Yeah,
No.
yeah. What's going on?
can
What's
I want to tell you about this dream, and look, it was very strange, and I'll basically just explain what happened in the dream.
I'm not gonna be like, well, okay. That likely has to do with your unrestrained murders impulses,
I would say so, yes.
which is why we've got to work on restraining your murders impulses so that they only affect the people that you consciously want them to. So I'm just saying it's a process, and we should get started on that.
Well, okay, so I also had a dream last night, and Dendar was pleased with our actions.
Well, that's because Dendar is a monster.
He's not a monster. He's a great guy. Leave him alone.
No,
Look,
Dendar,
I
in
don't
fact,
know.
He is
Yeah.
made of the nightmares of children, so...
No, he's
No,
made
he
of the
created
nightmares
this
of
nightmares
everyone.
of children. That
He
sustains.
prevents nightmares from taking over the world.
No, quite the opposite. He wants more
No, but
nightmares.
that's what Ozil's telling us.
Yeah, but he wants more nightmares. But if he wasn't around, the world would be fucked.
No.
We're
That's
gonna
what
agree
I'm
to disagree.
That's just what he's telling you, Ozo.
Yeah.
You just keep
The
thinking.
world- Well, if he didn't eat the nightmares, then people would be constantly plagued by them.
Well, I don't think
Then
nightmares
he would
are a
be able to eat
tangible
them more.
thing.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works at all. Just so I clarify, just so we know what you are lying about. He doesn't like eat a nightmare to get rid of it. You make it, you experience it, and he will eat off your fears of that nightmare.
Okay. I don't think I trust this guy. Dendar, I mean, he comes to my dreams and it's a bit scary.
Maybe your snake demon can kill Dendar.
Yeah, that. Oh, I might be interpreting her lore incorrectly.
Oh, well.
I mean,
And I'm gonna be like, look, see, it's just something to work on, and then we can get back to our regularly scheduled murder.
Okay. Do I have to pray?
Oh yeah, so people
you don't
experience
have
the
to
nightmares
pray.
but don't remember
Shaira?
them because of her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. No god wants you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, you don't have to pray, but you do have to focus.
Why don't you?
On...
Okay. Why don't you go stab stuff? That takes out.
No. The stabbing part of the ritual comes later, after she harnesses her inner urges. So,
but doesn't
go
isn't
on.
it the lack of stabbing that forces this demon? Because she's like, oh, I can't kill this thing, so now I have to get this thing to kill it. But if she goes around and fucking kills something, it'll take that stress away.
No, that's not how this works at all.
I could give an option. So, Shaira.
Yeah.
Whenever you, if you defend yourself against a creature, you can't help. You'll be in the moment of fighting. If you prepare to think about something you need killing, a thing may happen. When you think about something you hate, which I'm not going to, tell you now because that will make you think it and then you'll be fucked. That will be a rough time for you.
Oh dear. I hate a lot of things, guys.
I know you do. All you gotta do
I see where
think
this is
about
going. I see where this is going.
That's why we've got to do the leashing of the feelings, and we've got to focus on being productive in the short term until we can get back to the long-term goals. Look, you've gone through paladin training, and yeah, those guys can be kind of assholes, but they do know one or two things about the leashing.
Thank you very much. Okay, Shaira, your paladins have just been reminded to you. You begin to think about them. You last remember something about one of your order. It can't be the guy that's already dead. He treated you well. How about that dickhead that thought that he could get you on his side? That one back over in Elturel. Ooh, that twat.
No. Yeah, and she just starts covering her ears, like, no.
That's totally fine. Make me a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay.
Can I, do I notice this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm physically putting my hands to my ears and everything.
Alright,
yes.
Guys, should I stop her?
I'm just telling you, you successfully move your thoughts away from thinking about getting him killed. You think more about he's good-natured, he means well, and how that doesn't make you vomit.
But Stan, on the other hand... No, yeah.
No, with a 22, you absolutely will nail that.
Okay.
Hey, Shaira.
Yes.
Can we work on a signal that's like, you need to stop me now because I'm about to kill something?
Yeah, I'll just cover my ears and yell no.
Okay, great.
We need a safe word.
Hang on. What are you feeding the snake? Because that's also adorable.
Croutons.
Oh, lovely. That's what you need, Shaira. You just need to eat. Oh my goodness me. Anyway, you've been terrified for long enough, and it's also 15 to 10. So I think we're going to end that session there. With you having been royally fucked over by a demon you have poured your blood into.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
And that I